into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. And I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh man, I missed you. Good morning, welcome back. Hopefully you had the most amazing long weekend, or even if it wasn't that long, you had an amazing time. Welcome back. It's going to be crazy this morning. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Gray.
Are you ready?
I'm trying to get ready because today is a day like no other. If you've been seeing anything across the socials, hearing on the radio, then you know for sure that today is a very special day. It's the Metro FM Takeover, the kind of day that makes you feel good breakfast show as we gear up to the Metro FM Music Awards. That all goes down later this month, the 25th of April.
I feel like we're starting the party a little bit too early, but it's okay because April's a little bit patchy. So let's just go with the party, okay? So our Chan and Zanele, they are broadcasting live from our Joburg studio, but they are not alone. So let's get a sense now. Who else is on set and do a little bit of a vibe check. Zanele, Chanley, good morning. How are you guys doing?
Oh, good morning, beautiful humans. Hello, Graham. Hello, Carissa. As you can hear, we're not like shouting and making a noise like we normally would. There's currently news happening on Metro FM live at the moment, okay? We have got the incredible team that does breakfast on Metro with us, all in the name of announcing the hosts for the Metro FM Music Awards, and we are so excited.
We have the exclusive for you right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is when two worlds collide. Live TV, live radio. They are not paid extras. It is the best morning ever happening right here, thanks to Metro FM. And it's going to be such a good show. We also have Lloyiso in the show a little bit later on because, of course, he's performing at the Metro FM Awards on the 25th of April. I'm ready, Zanzan.
I am more than ready. In fact, take me to Durban now. I want to go. But before we get to Durban for the Metro FM Music Awards 2026, let's get to what's happening in the news headlines with Carissa.
Oh, an exciting day indeed. Thank you, Chan. Thank you, Zan. For now, it's 2 minutes after 6 o'clock. Let's get into your national news headlines to kickstart this Tuesday. We're on World Health Day today. Non-profit Inyethelo warns ongoing international funding cuts, including from USAID and frozen PEPFAR projects, are straining South Africa's health sector, particularly HIV and TB programs. Now, Acting Executive Director Ferial Domingo says frontline services and treatment access for vulnerable communities are affected, while NPO workers face rising pressure, burnout and secondary trauma. Now, the organization urges donors to fund core operations, mental health support, wellness programs, and foster a culture prioritizing staff well-being alongside patient care. In other news in our country, Eastern Cape Police have re-arrested Sipilele Mkolisi, one of 8 men who escaped from Afsondering police station cells in Muluti on Saturday, finding him asleep at his aunt's residence in Matatiele. Our police task teams, including visible policing, K9 units and detectives, acted on intelligence to arrest him without incident. Mkolisi was originally in custody for a murder case. Authorities urge the public not to attempt apprehensions, describing the escapees as dangerous, and request anyone with information on the remaining 7 to contact the investigating team immediately. Taking a look at your international news-making headlines now, where 7 members of Eritrea's football squad have reportedly failed to return home, and that's after following last week's historic 2-1 victory in Eswatini. While other teammates flew back via South Africa, the missing players, part of a 24-man squad, remain unaccounted for, with some reportedly seen in South Africa. In recent years, there have been several instances of Eritrean athletes not returning home after international competitions. Now, the absence casts a shadow over the team's historic Africa Cup of Nations qualifications, the first in 19 years. In other news, NASA's Artemis II mission continues to make history as the 4-person crew of Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, mission specialist Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen travel farther from Earth than any humans have ever gone, pressing on toward a lunar far-side flyby. Now, the Orion spacecraft encountered the dark side of the moon yesterday, where unique observations and rare views of Earthset and Earthrise awaited. On Flight Day 5, astronauts ran suit demonstrations and also readied systems for deep space operations, with NASA tracking smooth progress as the 10-day mission unfolds. And finally, South Africa is singing a softer tune as tributes continue to pour in for Albert Mazibuko, a beloved stalwart and, of course, founding member of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, who passed away at the age of 77. For more than 5 decades, his warm presence and steady voice helped shape a sound that traveled from humble beginnings to global stages, including 5 Grammy Awards and featuring on Paul Simon's acclaimed 1986 Graceland album. Described as a wise elder and living archive, Mazibuko carried the group's history with grace and also with pride. Through songs of unity during apartheid and beyond, his legacy now lingers in every note, a timeless echo of peace, love, and harmony. Well, our thoughts and prayers go to his family. We definitely will feel the missing. Well, that is where we leave your 6 o'clock news. It's time now to get into your sports.
Let's keep it local and start here in South Africa with some footballing news. Kaizer Chiefs back in the winning lane. They fought back to beat Orbit College 3-1, in fact, securing now a 3rd straight win to boost their push up that table. Well, elsewhere, Sekhukhune United and Amazulu FC, they drew 2-2 in a very entertaining clash. Both sides twice exchanging goals in a result that keeps the battle for top 3 positions beautifully poised for the fans. Love this one. Now let's get into tennis as Francisco Cerantolo, he stunned 3-time champion Stefanos Tsitsipas 7-5, 6-4 at the Monte Carlo Masters, capitalizing on some major errors to seal a statement win and reach the 2nd round, while Stan Wawrinka, he bowed out in straight sets to Sebastian Baez. Then Andrei Rublev, he advanced after a 3-set battle against Nuno Borges. Now getting into the tail of the tape of rugby, the NWU Eagles, they stormed into the 2026 Varsity Cup final with a ruthless second-half display, absolutely dismantling Marty's 50-10. Incredible performance after a tight first half. Then in Pretoria, the UP Tuks edged out UJ 53-34 in a very high-scoring Gauteng derby, pulling away late to secure that home advantage in their showpiece Varsity Cup final. Well done, lads. Now we cast a slightly wider gaze a little further afield. Juventus made a flying start to beat Genoa 2-0, scoring twice nice and early and controlling the contest to end a poor league run. While Atalanta, they produced a strong second-half display to cruise past Lecce 3-0. And then Napoli, they edged out AC Milan 1-0 with a late winner to keep their title hopes alive. We have certainly entered the business end of all of our seasons right now, and we love it for the fans, and we will delve into it again for the fans on the top of the hour. But right now, let's see what the weather has in store for this Tuesday.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. Let's see what the weather is giving on this beautiful Tuesday to get kick-started. And as usual, we get into Polokwane first, where you'll start your day with mostly sunny skies with rain chanced at 25%. Now looking at your temperatures, we start at a low of 16, rising to a hotter 24 degrees. And going into the week, expect partly cloudy conditions with warm temperatures. Well, from Polokwane, let's move over to Klerksdorp next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies, but there is some rain chanced at 60% today. Temperatures do start at 14 degrees, but then reach a high of 24 as the day progresses. And looking at the rest of your week, it will be mostly cloudy with rain chanced at 20% come tomorrow. Out in Pretoria, you are waking up to mostly sunny skies with rain chanced at 65%. Temperatures range between a cool 14, but then warm up to 23 degrees. In the coming days, cloudy conditions continue clear of rain, but that happens until next week, Monday. Moving a little bit further, we get into Johannesburg next, where you'll begin your day under partly cloudy skies with rain forecast at 70% today. Looking at your temperatures, it starts at a crisp 12, but then reaches a high of 20 degrees. And the week ahead, expect mostly cloudy conditions with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. And then we hit Mbombela, where you can expect some afternoon thunderstorms with rain forecast at 55%. Well, let's have a look at your temperatures. It will rise from a cool 17 to a warm 21 degrees. And over the coming days, expect partly cloudy conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s. In the beautiful Bloemfontein today, you can expect cloudy skies with rain chanced at about 20%. Now your temperatures do climb from a low of 14 to a set 26 degrees, so at least it warms up a little bit. But looking ahead, cloudy conditions continue with temperatures in the mid-20s. Onto the coastline we go, out in Richards Bay, where there is a 55% chance of showers under mostly cloudy skies today. Taking a look at your temperatures, it does range from a pleasant 18 to a warmer 23 degrees. And then looking ahead, expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures remaining in the upper 20s. Heading into Durban next, where you can expect some afternoon showers today with moderate wind coming from the south. Your temperatures start at a set 18, but it does climb to a warmer 24 degrees. And then as we take a look at the week ahead, you can expect partly sunny skies with temperatures in the upper 20s. Well, from Durban, let's see what's happening out in Mthatha. Today, you're in for some afternoon showers, and looking at your temperatures, it will climb from a chilly 12 to a high of 23 degrees. In the coming days, expect cloudy and wet conditions with rain chanced at 70% as soon as Thursday rolls around. Moving into Cradock next, you can expect partly cloudy conditions throughout your day. Temperatures move from a brisk 11 degrees, but warms up nicely to 26 as your high. Now you are in for cloudy and wet days that lie ahead, with rain averaging around 46% across the week. Heading into Gqeberha next, you're in for mostly sunny conditions with wind traveling 21 kilometers per hour from the east. Now having a look at your temperatures, it climbs from a low of 14 to a mild 24 degrees as your max. Mostly sunny skies will dominate your week with rain chanced from Thursday onwards. From GQ, we enter into gorgeous George, where you can expect cloudy skies with afternoon showers. Now your temperatures will rise from a cool 13 to a warming 22 degrees. And then as we move into the rest of the week, expect sunny breaks with temperatures between 13 and 31 degrees. We move over to Cape Town next, and out in the mother city, you'll start your Tuesday under partly cloudy skies with wind traveling 24 kilometers per hour from the south. Temperatures will range from 15 to a high of 25. And then looking ahead, similar conditions continue with highs remaining in the mid to upper 20s. Okay, let's see what Sutherland is looking like. You can expect partly cloudy skies with a gentle breeze from the northeast. Looking at your temperatures, it will climb from a nippy 10 degrees, but warm up nicely to 23. As for the week ahead, expect mostly cloudy skies with rain chanced at 40% come midweek. And then we head into Kimberley, where you're in for some showers throughout your day today. Looking at your temperatures, it will range between a cool 16, but then warm up nicely to 28 degrees. In the coming days, do expect mild, wet and cloudy conditions, but your temperatures do remain in the upper 20s. And then we finally stop off in Uppington. Let's see which weather is for you today. Bright and sunny skies, in fact, is what you can expect across your region today. Temperatures start at a low of 19 and increase to 32 degrees. And then going into the week, expect partly cloudy skies with rain chance at about 55% come tomorrow. Definitely offering some relief for that 28-degree high tomorrow, but we'll check in with that come Wednesday. But now let's check in with that sunrise view of this hour, a great way to kickstart our show. Now the fancy Nancy Govender from Pennington out in KZN shared this breathtaking view with us, just letting us know that the ocean is the place to be, especially when it's about 25 degrees, which is what you can expect, Fancy Nancy, on your side of town. So please let us know what it's looking like wherever you are tuned in from around the world on 063-036-9649. We so look forward to seeing at 7 o'clock exactly what you're waking up to on this beautiful Tuesday morning.
In fact, we want to know what you got up to for all of these beautiful mornings. We've had a bit of a break from each other, which is probably a good thing in the world. I think everyone needed to take the edge off. We love these long weekends, but we want to know what you got up to. So please share with us. It's an opportunity to check in this morning and have a little bit of fun. You can hit us up on any of our social platforms. Drop us a voice note. Whatever has inspired you, whatever awesome moment happened this weekend, we want to be a part of it,
That's
man.
true. You had some family time this
I
weekend.
did have family time. It was amazing.
Doesn't it fill your cup just
It
knowing that
really does.
you can tackle the week?
I had a complete freak out yesterday because I just couldn't understand not being on air. It was the weirdest thing. It's the first public holiday I haven't worked in about 15 years.
Right.
But it was lovely. I got to
you
take my son to
deserve
his little
it.
rugby clinic, and it was just amazing. It was really, really cool.
A young
man.
sports star in the making. Listen, we
Come
want to
on.
see pictures. We want
Yeah.
to see videos. We want to hear
Food.
voice notes. We want to see the food, the spread that you enjoyed over the long weekend. Because, of course, today is back to reality. But listen, we're going to suspend it for a little bit longer because on the show, it is absolute magic. magic. We're talking all things Metro FM Awards. We're going to announce the hosts. It's an absolute simulcast happening between radio and TV with the best mornings with Sabi and the crew, and of course us holding it down here. So don't go anywhere.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, so I missed you just a little bit, and I want to give you some amazing news this morning, Mzansi. For as little as just $5, 5 randellas, you can play Powerball Plus for an estimated 60 million rand today. That's what's sitting in our Tuesday jackpot. So please, what are you waiting for? You can get your tickets in store as soon as they open with a smile on your face, as we always say. You can go online right now, nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking setup. It is super, super simple, and we love to remind you every day on our social pages, so you can go and check it out. Find the mode that works for you, that feels the luckiest, and then just do it. Go and check out all the details and Panda Pusher Play your Powerball Plus for an estimated 60 million rand sitting in that jackpot today. You could be winning multi-millions. So all the best of luck. We look forward to seeing those signs, and then you can choose to do whatever you want with the rest of your day. For us, we choose to spend it with you, and we've got you in our clutches. We'll be heading back to Joburg in just a minute, but right now, let's head back to the kitchen.
Well, right now, if I had millions, I would get myself a Chef J, and I would get myself 1,000 things to add to a snack platter. If you haven't seen it, it has been going viral all over TikTok and Instagram. It's basically a girl dinner, but elevated. And Jay, when I say girl or boy dinner. When I say elevated, we have taken this to the next level.
Girl, do you have anything left in your house?
Like,
you brought everything but the kitchen sink.
You know what? And that should be the name of the dish. Everything but the kitchen sink. This really is so incredible to me. If these were the leftovers in my fridge, I would be so happy. But we are, of course, celebrating World Health Day. And what better way than to include ingredients that are delicious, nutritious, flavorful, also quite low in fat, make us feel good and look good at the end of the day. We've got a boiled egg. We've got olives, tomatoes, pickles, and salmon, of course, with great omega-3s. And then, of course, cheese with that good fats and tzatziki, extra protein. Come on, Jay.
I mean, how could you go wrong?
How could you actually go wrong?
I will put a disclaimer out there. For anyone who doesn't like their food touching, this is not the one for you.
This is not the one.
This is all about, layering up snacks. Nothing's compartmentalized.
Lies, yeah, you got it.
Everything basically goes into one bowl, and there you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is my ideal breakfast, lunch, dinner. So where do we even begin? Because like you said, it kind of looks like you throw everything into a bowl.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would start with the tzatziki. So right in the center, so that's gluing everything together and adding that, dipping moment.
Yum. I was going to say, boy dinner, but also a girl dinner.
Shame,
Right,
I'm
there
gonna
is a
give you
QR
some
code
then.
if you're curious which ingredients we're going for on your screen right now. Use your phone's camera, and then you can actually just cook along with us if you have any of these ingredients in your fridge.
Then I think, should we both do our...
Should we just go for it?
I think let's go for
There
it.
is only one egg, so we'll definitely be fighting over that. But I'm gonna go tomatoes.
Okay, go tomatoes. I'm going pepper dews, and I'm stuffing them with some cream cheese.
Stop
There you
it!
go.
That's amazing. I love that you flavored the tomatoes as well.
Yes, so seasoning is also huge
Vital.
with a snack plate.
some
So we've got some
olives.
everyday bagel seasoning, which is
Ooh,
like
everything but the bagel.
It's my one-stop shop. You know, you've got some dehydrated onions in there. You've got sesame seeds, poppy seeds,
Mm-hmm.
garlic. So it's sort of a one-stop shop for
I love
for
that.
spice.
Do you know what I also love? We've got things like the good fat. So what is this? Pastrami.
That
No,
is
salami.
prosciutto.
Prosciutto and salmon, but then we're going to break it through with the tanginess of the pickled onion, right?
Exactly.
So we have a balance of all the flavors going. I loaded up on the olives.
No, I'm heading there.
I'm a big olive
I'm heading
girl.
there, but before the olives, I've got some asparagus spears. What I like to do is wrap my salmon around that.
Oh, we fancy. I want to try one of these things. So what kind of cream cheese is in here?
So that's cream cheese with a bit of avo seasoning, some herbs in there.
Ooh, she's juicy. Okay, there's one. I'm going to do two. I love pepper dews on a pizza.
Oh, I love pepper dews,
In
period.
general. What else? Okay, so I want to try your trick, but I want to use the. Did you say it was prosciutto?
It's actually Parma ham. I got
gonna
that
try
from
the
them.
Parma ham.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tomato, and I've got this beautiful crumbled feta over here. And what I've done is I've added some crispy
What is that?
anchovies.
Onions. Oh.
with a bit of dill. So I'm going to layer that up there and put that on the side.
Tin fish is also having such a huge moment right
Tin
now.
fish is having a huge moment. Listen, in my life, tin fish has always had a
Yeah,
moment. My
I love it,
sister
Sheena.
moved to the UK and she managed to find a tin of pilchards.
No ways.
And-
Is it not common that side? Because it's an everyday ingredient
She
here.
just cried because she was like, "Oh my goodness,
My people.
pilchards and vet cook."
Yum. My mom also used to make a pilchards pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Such
Not a big fan of pilchards.
I mean,
but
you could, I mean, even do a little bit of a, you know, a sardine vibe here. You could do tuna for added protein
I
as
love
well.
tuna.
Wow, this is looking so good.
Yours looks amazing. Let me step up my game. What else? What are those?
These are little mozzarella pearls.
Wow.
Burst of flavor. We've marinated that with just some olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Incredible.
What are we
Jay.
missing? Are we missing some?
A knife and a
pickled
fork to eat
onions?
this.
We've got some pickled onions going here on the side as well.
I also love the different colors that are happening.
That's the thing. I love how vibrant it is. I mean, immediately as you see everything in front of you, it just speaks of, you know, goodness and,
Yeah.
and nourishment, which I think is important.
Exactly. And we did say it's World Health Day. Oh, the bread. That's going to take up a
And
moment.
that is, of course, a sourdough. So that's a nice moment to pick up and, you know, enjoy your different components. Egg. Let's go for the egg. Why
Let's
don't
go
we?
for the
Extra
egg.
protein.
This is what I was saying. Who's going to have the egg?
Can I just do this? Can I use your board quickly?
You can use my board as long as you give me half of your egg.
Oh, child. Here we go.
What is the perfect amount of boil time for you when it comes to a boiled egg?
6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah.
So it's like gooey gooey?
Yes. I love that jamminess that comes.
Jamminess,
It's
that's
so
the
nice
word.
because that's also a nice moment to dip your bread into. So you can, you know, whatever your preference is, go for it, go wild. I forgot the olives, which
Oh,
is
how dare you!
very important.
There's a space right there for it. What is this one, Jay? We didn't touch
that is a avo seasoning.
that yet. Oh, so you can just chuck it on
Give
anything.
it a smell.
me smell.
Oh, it's delicious.
Ooh, I'm gonna put that on my egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Over
Little
the
bit of
egg.
Oh my gosh, this
we
is
go.
perfect.
And then I love to just finish it off with a little bit of olive oil.
Yum.
Over the
Also
top.
good fats.
And we've
Great
got
for
a
your
little bit
heart.
of chili oil because why not?
Wow.
And then this is the part where you just
You go for it.
go for it.
Girl dinner.
I tried to harmonize, but I
We
failed.
can do it again. Girl dinner. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were going to go in for a bite. Exactly. And the whole idea is that you pile on whatever combination you like. You grab some tzatziki, you grab a pickle, bite one. You grab an egg, you grab an asparagus, bite two. You grab a tomato, you grab an olive and a mozzarella ball, bite three.
And then you're done.
And then you actually are done with the plate. Jay, this is incredible.
Gorgeous, eh?
Thank you for making a dish that I'm actually going to take home and eat for breakfast.
You've been begging me to make this,
have
so
been
here we
begging
are.
you. Well, listen, that is our breakfast sorted on this beautiful World Health Day, and we hope that you can take some inspiration. We know a lot of pickled fish and lamb has been eaten over the past 4 days. This is something that will reset you, put you on the right path. You can scan that QR code or find the recipe at expressoshow.com. For now, though, we're kind of making Joburg a little bit jealous, so let's head there to see what magic they have for us.
Oh, you are indeed making us jealous, my Carissa. I mean, with the singing, not so much. With the food, yes, definitely.
I feel like you're sitting here going, I can sing better. Have you heard that sing? Feel good, family. Let me tell you, not a good idea. Now,
Excuse
Stand procedure. We are coming to you live from the Samsung DQX studios for your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Of course, Metro FM, they're still coming to you live as well. It is, of course, all leading up to the Metro FM Awards on the 25th of April. Today is also World Health Day.
Yes, it is, my friend, and that is a reminder that our health isn't something that we should only think about when something goes wrong. No, many people only stop paying attention to their well-being once they're already feeling unwell, especially during the colder months when illnesses peak.
But look, more health experts are out here encouraging us to just shift from reacting to illness to now preventing it before it actually starts, because starting early actually allows you to build habits that strengthen the body and reduce the risk of seasonal illness.
It's true. It's about small, consistent choices that support long-term well-being rather than quick fixes when problems arise or things go wrong. And the question is, what does that actually look like in everyday life? Well, my friend, this morning we have brought along someone who's going to help us out a little bit. Everyone, please welcome to the show. It is Dr. Dulcie Ramakomakwe. I'm sorry, Dr. Dulcie. Got it right. It's written right here, and then it was covering with the.
Doug, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I mean, winter is around the corner, and for Zan and I, we need to stay healthy so we can show up the best version we possibly can for the nation.
Yes.
So let's do a scenario here. I wake up this morning, my throat is sore, I have a headache, my body is not feeling great.
Yeah.
If I go home now into, vitamin C, some flu tablets, is that me being proactive?
Probably.
Okay.
Because I think proactive number one is taking those choices before even you feel that way. So being proactive means you make the choices before the body makes the choices for you.
Right.
So those small, consistent changes that we spoke about, eating healthy, exercising, hydrating, sleeping well, because we forget how important sleeping is. We are so busy running around and we sleep less, 2-3 hours a day, and we think that is enough. That is not enough. So it's all those things coming together, and you make choices around those to make sure you don't get to a point where you are actually sick.
Okay.
Charlie busy pointing at me when you said we need enough sleep. I don't understand.
She really doesn't sleep enough, and it runs the body down. I have your best interests at heart, Zanzan.
It's true, but Doc, I take my multivitamins. I take my magnesium. I make sure that I go to gym, every now and again. However, Dr. Rakumakwe.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it that so many people wait so long before they actually decide, okay, I need to do something about my health? Why do they wait until they get sick?
So we generally, associate illness with pain or discomfort. And when we don't feel those, we think everything is fine.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is a lot of the illnesses, are silent in the beginning. Your chronic illnesses, your hypertension, diabetes, cancer, even some infections are very silent in the beginning. And by the time you feel pain or discomfort, it's already so late that you either have to be hospitalized or have to be on heavy medication or even lose your life, because you discovered the illness quite late.
Sure.
And you're saying we should be doing all of this before the body reaches that point. So example, if we're taking vitamin C every single day before we get sick, does your body not get immune to the of vitamin C, so when it has to kick in, it's now late.
Right. Before we get to the supplements, let's talk about a healthy diet.
Yes.
Right? Because when we're eating, when we're consuming a healthy diet, we don't need all these supplements. You know, so when your diet has vegetarian,
And she just said, I'm taking my multivitamin, I'm taking my magnesium.
and magnesium and this ashwagandha, whatever.
I love ashwagandha.
No, but if you're on a healthy diet, you're eating your vegetables, you're having your fresh fruit, not like your juices and whatever. Your fresh fruit and you eating your protein from your meat or like your nuts or whatever source of protein is comfortable for you. A bit of a healthy starch, like that's a balanced meal. And when you're having that, you have all the nutrients you need.
Yeah.
You do not have to supplement. The only reason you would ever need to supplement is if there's absorption issues.
Okay.
If you have been diagnosed with a condition that makes absorption of your vitamins and minerals difficult, then that's when you can consider supplementing.
Can I ask, have you been diagnosed? Is there a reason why you're taking multivitamin?
I mean, I went to the doctor once and they said I must take a fiber supplement, so I don't know. Maybe there is absorption issues I don't know about. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But Doc, very quickly, you said, a small starch. Can fries be a small starch?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking. I was making sure. Okay, now you know. Now you know. In any case, if someone did want to reimagine, their health and almost really start taking it seriously, where do they start? So you've said a healthy diet.
Yes.
But where else can we really just help our bodies and our immune system?
All right. So number one, know your numbers. Go for a checkup.
Yes.
Like a full body checkup where your blood pressure, your sugar is checked. They checked if you don't have any other hiding illnesses that you are not aware of. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, diet. Eating healthy is very, very important. And when we say eating healthy, number one, stay away from a lot of sugar. Because sugar is the one that is most toxic. To your body in terms of all these chronic illnesses and even weight issues, for instance.
Yeah.
So if you cut that and cut the unhealthy fats, you've gone 90% ahead in terms of a healthy diet. Then make sure you have your vegetables, you have your fruit, you have the healthy starch. When you talk of healthy starch, we're talking about your sweet potatoes, your brown rice. Those
Lentils,
are your
couscous.
those are your healthy starches. The healthy fats is your avo, olive oil, butter. Those are the oils that you can use in your food.
Amazing. Well, Doc, I'm glad you're not going anywhere because we still have so many more questions. I mean, clearly I need help.
The main thing here is that we don't look like our problems. And we might be, inside we are not make sure.
No, but
we
know
look
what?
great.
And that's why you can also know that it's not too late for you either. We are learning how we can have some, a little bit of more health on our side. And we're coming to you live from the Samsung DQX in Johannesburg. You got to make sure you stick around because coming up still, we're going to be jumping on into, a little bit of how exactly it is that we can help our immune systems just by having a healthy diet.
And over there in Cape Town, they're making a perfect snack platter. Hopefully, we've got some nuts, we've got some healthy fats over there. So much coming on, of course, Expresso. And we'll see you guys after the ad break.
Only you can make my day.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You're right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show on S3. We're coming to you live from the Samsung DQX in Johannesburg. And of course, no matter where you are, we get to be together as a Feel Good Breakfast show family. But this is why we're sitting down with Dr. Dalsi Rakumagwe this morning.
All right, Feel Good fam, we're continuing the conversation with Dr. Dalsi on proactive health planning. Now, earlier, we spoke about the difference between reacting to illness and preventing it. Now, we're shifting gears and we're going to focus on what people can actually do in practical, manageable ways to take control of their health before problems arise. Okay, so we're trying to catch it before it gets too bad and then there's no looking back. So with winter around the corner, what can Zan and I do in our everyday lives? What are the habits that we can start picking up before winter hits?
Before winter. Because, you know, as we go into winter, our immune system is already struggling. You know, that's what happens every year. A lot of respiratory infections, people get colds and flus. You know, so number one, the diet. You know, we cannot overemphasize that healthy diet that is rich in your vegetables and fruit, because that's where you get your vitamins and minerals.
Yes.
You know, hydrating is also quite important, and hydrating with water. You know? So,
She had to add the water.
we're just making sure.
Coffee.
Let's hydrate with water.
Okay.
You know, so we hydrate with water, a bit of physical activity, even just 30 minutes a day is fine. You know, 3-4 times a week of just physical activity, because from your diet, you know, you get all your nutrients that you need to protect illness.
Yes.
The hydrating makes sure that those nutrients get to the right places.
Yes.
You know, the exercising builds your resilience. You know, so if you do get an infection, it's not so bad. You can also vaccinate. You know, it's like, you know, your flu vaccines. Like every year, we have a different strain of flu. So if you vaccinate against the strain for that year, you've protected yourself. Even if you do get the flu, it will not be so bad. And sleeping, make sure, like, you know, let's get those 6 to 8 hours of sleep, you know, because that's where your body rests and resets, and you're good to go.
Can I please tell you now when you said, you know, making sure that you're active so that your body can fight.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like, I knew that, you know, it's good to exercise, but I didn't know that, you know, that resilience of going to the gym.
Yeah, it does. Like, exercise it also works for mental health. You know, a lot of people will tell you, like, for their anxiety and depression, when they run or do some weightlifting and exercising, it actually makes them, you know, feel better. But just generally, your body also builds that strength and resilience to fight illnesses and infections.
That is amazing. But now, Doc, there's something that I do, right? For me, anytime there's something wrong with me, I'll then go to the doctor. Then when I'm at the doctor, I'll be like, just do a routine checkup, because I come from a family of doctors.
Yes.
So I believe in going to the doctor. So as soon as there's anything, if I even cough, I go, I'm going to my doctor.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm at the doctor, I'm not too sick. So I go, let's just do a routine checkup.
Yeah,
How
that's great.
important are routine checkups?
Routine checkups are awesome. Like, they are great because you pick up things before they become a problem. You know, I saw someone recently on social media saying, I don't want to go because I don't want to find out that there is something. But that's exactly what you need to do. You know, find out before the body tells you there is something that is going. Because when the body is the one that's telling you, things are not good. So pick up those infections or chronic illnesses or whatever early. You are able to manage it and get it out of your system.
But Doc, how do you know it's a routine checkup? Because sometimes I go to the doctor and then they'll listen here and then they'll listen and they're like, okay, you're fine. So I want to know, what does it entail? How do I know that I'm really paying for a real routine checkup?
So it starts with history. They have to take your full like history, whether you're ill or not, find out about your family, like, you know, family background in terms of illnesses, so they know what they're looking for once they start examining you. The examination is head to toe. You know, they have to start up there, go to your chest, go to your abdomen, go to like the lower areas and everything. So when you feel like I've had a full screen, and if there's something they're worried about, they might take some bloods, you know, as well, take some samples, you know, for testing to make sure. So it has to be the full shebang.
And I know we've touched on the diet, the sleep, the exercise, and you were very serious when you emphasized the water. What is your take on having electrolytes and water?
If you are working out, like, you know, electrolytes, if you're having them to replace or replenish, you know, so some people will have electrolytes as a pre-workout. If I know I'm going to go like hard for like a full hour and I don't want to get that much fatigue, then it's helpful to get your water with the electrolytes. Some people have it during the workout, some post-workout.
Yeah.
But if you're not working out and you just have your water, because you're getting your electrolytes and everything from your diet.
So you're saying if we're drinking 500 mils today, we can't just have electrolytes and that's going to bump us up to the 2 liters just magically with the electrolytes. Just making sure.
Dr. Ragumago is absolutely just flabbergasted with you. Flabbergasted with you. Chinese, stop it. Let me ask my question. Doc, when it comes to digestion,
Yes.
how important is it for our overall health?
Like your gut is God, you know, when it comes to your health, you know, so because that's where the food goes and it gets absorbed and you get the nutrients that you need. But also some important immune system, like, you know, components are also in the gut. That's why when your gut is not well, your body's just generally not well. Even your mood, you know, changes. Even your, like, you know, like you have fatigue, you just feel unwell just because you're not well in the gut. So that proper diet to make sure that you have, like, you know, regular digestion, absorption and everything is critical.
And we're gonna be chatting about gut health and digestion with you a little bit later on. You're not going home just yet. We said we're gonna keep the doctor here today. So question about myths around being healthy. So I know growing up, my family would be never walk without shoes, don't go outside with your hair wet. What are some of those myths that we can debunk today?
Sure, laxatives.
What about laxatives?
No, like people believe like laxatives should be the first. Like, you know, my grandmother, for instance, gave us laxatives for everything. The child is coughing, you get castor oil. You know, so we got laxatives for everything, and they are not the first like, you know, place you should start. Always start, you know, with a good diet and hydration and all that. That's the biggest myth I know around health. You know, like there's obviously myths around like vaccines being bad, especially the flu vaccine.
Yes.
You know, but the important thing to know there is make sure you get your vaccine when you are not ill. It's a prevention. It's not something that you get while you are sick.
Yeah, you're gonna add to the fire, okay, if you go when you're already sick.
Exactly.
But Doc, then talk to me about this in terms of you talking about, you know, laxatives. Firstly, I've never known that, especially because I come from my granny also going, hi, it's time now for castor oil and things like that. But now that I think about it, as an adult who kind of tries to look after myself and having a healthy diet, I've never really gone, okay, let me take some laxatives. I always just change my diet and then it regulates my body. So am I right? I was just guessing.
No, you are no, you're 100% right. You know, your body should regulate itself. Like if you overuse laxatives, the gut gets lazy. So you need now you need to use them all the time just to be able to relieve yourself.
And the teas, because we don't have time, yes or no? The teas.
Which teas?
Like Senna. Yes or no?
What are they for?
The ones that they make your gut move.
No, we just said the diet is the one that is...
You were doing so well. Done. Thank you, Doc. We appreciate you. And Mzansi, listen, looking after your health doesn't have to start when something goes wrong. No, you've got to do more in terms of just really trying to be proactive at the end of the day, right?
100%, because all the things you do right now is going to have a long moment and, of course, difference in your health. So we're going to unpack it a little bit more, a little bit later on with Dr. Dulcie. She is sticking around. She's going to be talking about digestion and a very taboo subject, which is, of course, constipation.
100%. You got to stick around. Also, don't forget, we've literally got Metro FM in the house, my friend, with simulcast coming to you live from the Samsung DQX in Johannesburg. However, there's also a whole lot of magic that's happening over in Cape TZ for Shizi. My family, what's going on?
Well, look, we are not medical experts, okay, but we can have a conversation about constipation because everyone, okay, and I know you want to laugh, take the edge off, let's just go there because it affects everybody at some space in their life. So we are going to be there for you. We'll be in your corner and have a little game with it, believe it or not.
Because we can have some fun. Fact or fiction, we'll find out together. And then, of course, our Expresso crew write a letter to their younger selves, which is such a beautiful way to heal your inner child. And we'll get into that straight after the short break. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My Feel Good family, it is still your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. I think this is the loudest I've ever heard the Samsung DQX studio. Why? Because Metro FM is, of course, simulcasting right here at our studio.
It's true, and you got to remember that we are literally going to be giving you the scoop. It is an exclusive of who your next hosts are for the Metro FM Music Awards for 2026. So I need you to stick around, okay? However, right now we are getting into our health because constipation is something most people experience at some point. But it's also one of those topics surrounded by confusion and misinformation, from what causes it to how it should be treated. And there are plenty of myths that can actually make things worse if you get it wrong.
Now, to help us unpack fact from fiction, of course, Dr. Dalsey said, I'm not going anywhere. She's a medical doctor and, of course, CEO of QuadCare. Doc, thank you for sitting here so patiently and answering us with all of our silly questions. Question number one.
Yes.
I feel like I am the poster child for gut health issues. I have such bad gut health issues.
Yeah.
So my question is, when I go to doctors, I've heard different answers all the time. How often are we meant to be going to the toilet? I've heard you're supposed to be going twice a day, every second day, then it's once a week is fine.
Yeah.
What is the answer here?
All right. So the simple answer is it depends. It varies for different people. You know, some people can go 3 times a day. Some people can go 3 times a week. You know, so it's all about how do you feel when you actually relieve yourself. You know, is it a pleasant, relieving experience? Are you not experiencing any pain? Is there no bleeding or any discomfort? That is the most important thing. So if you start obsessing about, I need to be going every day, that's when it will become problematic for you and you will end up, doing extra things that you're not supposed to be doing. So it's like, it's about how it's always, if you've always gone once or 3 times a week, for instance, and then now all of a sudden it takes you 3 weeks to go, that's when you know it's problematic. But if it's been consistently like that for you, you should not worry.
Sure, and I know that so many people sometimes will get constipated and then they'll go, I have the answer. And they'll use castor oil and all of these different things. How do you know when it's something you can handle on your own and when you need to seek medical advice?
All right, so number one, if it's short term, like, maybe it's just 1 or 2 days of not going, but you are not feeling any discomfort. You're not feeling nauseous or like, want to throw up. Your gut is not like distended and uncomfortable, and you're not feeling generally tired.
Yes.
That's when you like, and if also you can like ascribe a cause to it. Some people will say, oh, maybe I have not been eating properly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm not going. And then they eat properly and then they go. Or I haven't been drinking enough water. They start drinking water and they go. So if you can like say it is caused by this and you actually do something and it works, then it's probably nothing to worry about.
Okay.
And a lot of the times when someone says, I'm constipated, the next person automatically goes, did you drink water? Try lemon hot water.
Yeah.
Did you increase your fiber intake? Does this really actually benefit the constipation and help relieve?
Yeah. So number one, fiber and hydrating are very good in making sure you don't have constipation.
Yeah.
And you get your fiber from your vegetables, from your fresh fruit, from whole grains, so that's where your sources of fiber are, and making sure you have your 2 to 3 liters of water a day. That generally should sort out a lot of people, unless there is a medical reason or an illness that is causing the constipation. Sometimes your intestines are twisted. Yeah. There is some form of obstruction, that has happened. Those could be the reasons, that even medication side effects. Some people will go on medication and then as a side effect, they will get constipation.
Sure. And what does someone who struggles with constipation regularly sort of have to do to maybe be able to manage it?
All right.
Yes.
Okay, first, if you, maybe your home remedies first, just that drinking water and increasing the fiber in your diet. If this doesn't sort it out in the first 2-3 days, then go and consult.
Yeah.
See a doctor. If they cannot sort you out, they will refer you to a gastroenterologist who will then do a scope to look inside your gut to see what could be blocking the flow of your intestines.
So then can I just go to the chemist and just say, I've got constipation and that will be enough? Or do you, kind of think because it's constipation, I need to maybe, kind of go to the doctor?
You can maybe start at the pharmacy, like if it's in the first few days, for the first few days of it. But if it's something that continues, I would recommend that you go see a doctor.
And talking about it continuing, we've got constipation, which happens now and then, but then some people actually have chronic constipation.
Yeah.
So what is the long-term management plan here if you have chronic constipation?
Sure, that would be managed by a gastroenterologist. Number one, they need to first see what the cause is. There's like conditions like what is called a paralytic ileus. That's when your intestines are a bit paralyzed and not functioning as they should be functioning, and they will manage that for you. So this is a condition that would want to be managed by, if it's chronic, it has to be managed by a gastroenterologist.
And thankfully, we have things like aspirin that can help us out in terms of, someone who has, that constipation that just won't go away, unfortunately.
Help you and feel good, because when you feel good, you look good and you also show up the best possible version of yourself.
100%.
Doc, thank you for sticking around. I think we are so much healthier. Talking to the doctor.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate you, Dr. Rakumagwe, and thank you for all of the great work that you do.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Feel good, family. It really comes down to understanding your body and not relying on guesswork when it comes to your health. So if something doesn't feel right or it just keeps coming back, remember, go and visit your doctor, because healthcare professional help and, of course, you checking your body is definitely the way to go.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Well, feeding off that conversation, if you're suffering from acute or chronic constipation, Aspen has got you. For long-term constipation relief, Aspen offers Movicol, Pegicol and Laxin. Then for relief from occasional constipation, turn to Lenalax, Lenin Glycerin or Laxador suppositories. And then for gradual constipation relief, there is Brooklax and Laxador tablets. So you can choose the laxative that you need from South Africa's value-leading laxative company, and then, of course, help your whole family get the relief that they need.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show. They say hindsight is a powerful thing. That moment of, if only I knew then what I know now. But what if we could really turn that reflection into something meaningful for the next generation?
Oh, you're going to love doing this if you haven't done it already through the brilliant Dove Self-Esteem Project, where I think we are creating more spaces for real, honest conversations. Ryan and I had the most beautiful sit down with each other. It filled my cup right back up. The kind that remind, I think, young people that they are seen, that they are heard, that they're enough. And we don't get that kind of validation often enough. So today we are leaning into that idea as our beautiful crew and some of our favorite guests take just a little moment to write short letters to their younger selves. Let's take a look.
Growing up isn't always easy. From body changes to self-doubt, pressure, and trying to fit in. We all carry moments we wish we understood better at the time. Inspired by Dove's impactful self-esteem initiative, we're asking our crew and guests to pause, reflect, and write a short letter to their younger selves.
You have big dreams. Don't let them swallow you whole.
I hope you'll love yourself and not compare yourself to others.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Life will throw curveballs.
You are more than okay.
The world needs your boldness.
You are enough. What I would tell my younger self is, you have always been enough. You are perfect. You are beautiful.
No one cares as much as you think they do, and I mean that in the most loving way.
Even if there are pressures and people saying that you can't do that thing, just focus, do it. When things go wrong, it's always going to get better.
Confidence is key. If you take yourself seriously, everybody else takes themselves seriously.
You need to keep the confidence that was instilled in you. There is no need to try and find it or to lack it.
Fear is not an instruction. It is a feeling.
The pimple on your chin that feels the size of a mountain. Your clothes, no one really is looking into it as much as they're worrying about their own looks.
Really stick true to your guns. Everybody loves somebody who's confident.
Back yourself more often, and I think to be less hard on yourself.
When you approach the unknown with an open heart and an open mind, the results are going to be amazing.
There is no need for you to feel like you need to blend in with anyone.
Have a positive attitude and just be good to people.
Dear Laura, you have big dreams and big plans.
Dear Ryan, I hope you'll love yourself and not compare yourself to others going forward.
Hey Sketchy, you can do anything you put your mind to.
To younger Brian, you're a young king.
Hi, young me. I need you to know that you are more than okay.
Be brave.
To my younger self, I would like to say, you are enough.
Treat others the way you would like to be treated.
Don't let them swallow you whole, but let them propel you forward.
Be good to people.
It's not always going to be an easy road.
You're doing the things that you truly wanted to do, being a creative.
Life will throw curveballs, but stay the course because it works out in the end. And this is only the beginning.
The world needs your boldness.
Claire.
Oh, very cool.
The world needs your boldness. That's beautiful, hey?
And it does, man. Just give yourself the license to go there. But maybe you are the only person who can do that. Yep. So maybe sit down, write a letter for yourself right now and leave it somewhere beautiful, somewhere safe, and plug into that. But maybe even think about doing that for your kids.
Yes.
Just think about that notion. Absolutely beautiful. It's moments like these that remind us just how powerful it is to truly feel seen, to be recognized, how meaningful, honest, open conversations can really create that space for something absolutely beautiful. I love that.
I'm
well
so
done,
here
team.
for it. Well done. And something that the Dove Self-Esteem Project continues to champion is exactly that. So plug into it and see what else they've got to offer.
Did you know shaving can lead to uneven skin tone? New Dove Advanced Care with Pro Ceramide technology helps rebuild your skin barrier for visibly even-toned underarms. Shave it, Dove it.
Well, that brings us to just a moment after 7 o'clock. Let's get straight into your national news headlines. where the Border Management Authority and police are investigating after a bus cleared at the Beitbridge border with 43 legal passengers was later stopped in Bloemfontein and found carrying an additional 32 undocumented Zimbabweans, including 12 children. Now, the driver and the migrants are in custody, while the children have been placed in a safe location. Commissioner Mike Masiapato says the driver faces charges under the Section 59 of the Immigration Act, and the bus company could also be prosecuted. The incident has raised concerns about internal enforcement and possible official complicity. In other national news on World Health Day today, non-profit Inyathelo warns ongoing international funding cuts, including from USAID and frozen PEPFAR projects, are straining South Africa's healthcare sector, particularly HIV and TB programs. Now, Acting Executive Director Feriel Domingo says frontline services and treatment access for vulnerable communities are affected, while NPO workers face rising pressure, burnout and secondary trauma. Now, the organization urges donors to fund core operations, mental health support, wellness programs, and foster a culture prioritizing staff's well-being alongside patient care. Internationally speaking, US President Donald Trump has issued a stark deadline for Iran to strike a peace deal and reopen the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, South African time, or face devastating strikes on its infrastructure, including power plants as well as bridges. Now, he warned he is prepared to, quote, blow up the country, end quote, if his terms are not met. Now, Iran has rejected ceasefire proposals and vowed, quote, more devastating and widespread, end quote, retaliation if civilian targets are hit. Now, the standoff has raised fears of wider conflict and disrupted global markets. Meanwhile, 7 members of the Eritrea's football squad have reportedly failed to return home following last week's historic 2-1 victory in Eswatini. Now, while other teammates flew back via South Africa, the missing players, part of a 24-man squad, remain unaccounted for, with some reportedly seen in South Africa. Now, in recent years, there have been several instances of Eritrean athletes not returning home after international competitions. Their absence casts a shadow over the team's historic Africa Cup of Nations qualification, the first in 19 years. And for your last bit of news for 7 o'clock, file this under bold, bizarre, and slightly toothy. We're talking about India's border authority that's floating the idea of deploying crocodiles and snakes in river stretches along its border with Bangladesh to deter smugglers and illegal crossings. Now, it sounds like something dreamed up after a long day in the sun, with officials admitting there are a few practical hurdles to clear first. Still, it sparks a cheeky thought closer to home. With crocs, grumpy hippos, and the occasional lion already on duty, one wonders if nature isn't quietly clocking in already. Sensible solution or safari gone rogue. Either way, it's a reminder that even serious challenges can inspire wonderfully quirky thinking. And that is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. It's time now for an update on your sports with Gray.
All right, let's get into the tail of the tape locally when it comes to football. And Kaizer Chiefs, they continue their brilliant run. They fought back to beat Orbit College 3-1, securing now a 3rd straight win to boost their push up the table. While elsewhere, Sekhukhune United and AmaZulu, they drew 2-2 in a very entertaining clash, with both sides twice exchanging goals in a result that now keeps that battle for top 3 positions beautifully poised. Now we can get back into tennis as Francisco Cerundolo stunned 3-time champion Stefanos Tsitsipas 7-5, 6-4 at the Monte Carlo Masters, capitalizing on errors to seal a statement win and now reach the 2nd round. Well, sadly, Stan Wawrinka has bowed out in straight sets to Sebastian Baez, and then Andrei Rublev, he advanced after a 3-set battle against Nuno Borges. Bringing it back home for rugby, the NWU Eagles, they stormed into the 2026 Varsity Cup final with, it must be said, a ruthless second half display, dismantling Marty's 50-10 in the end. That was after a tight first half, while in Pretoria, the UP Tuks, they edged out UJ 53-34 in a beautiful high-scoring Gauteng derby, pulling away late to secure that home advantage in the showpiece Varsity Cup final. Now we can get into some footballing action to round us off as Juventus made a flying start to beat Genoa 2-0, scoring twice early and then controlling the contest to end their poor league run. While Atalanta, they produced a very strong second half display to cruise past Lecce 3-0, and then Napoli edged out AC Milan 1-0 for a memorable win there with a late winner to keep their title hopes very much still alive. And that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll touch on those headlines again at 8 o'clock. Let's see if the roads are waking up. Hold.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. Let's check out what's happening on your roads out in KwaZulu-Natal. Starting out in Pinetown, where there is a scheduled closure on the N3 northbound at Market Road Interchange on Saturday, the 11th of April and Sunday, the 12th of April. And that happens from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. for beam installation. Now, motorists are advised to plan alternate routes and, of course, expect delays in that area. Moving over to Cape Town now, out in Milnerton, there is heavy congestion building on the N7 southbound at the N1 inbound ramp. Traffic is starting to slow, so motorists can expect delays if that's part of your morning commute and are advised to remain patient as they head on out. We'll update you again at 8 o'clock, but all the best as you tackle that traffic. For now, let's get into your weather for the country. In Polokwane, you'll start your day with mostly sunny skies. Taking a look at your temperatures, well, it starts at a low of 16 and rises to a warmer 24 degrees. Going into the week, please do expect some partly cloudy conditions and also some warm temperatures along the way. From Polokwane, let's see what's going down in Klerksdorp. You can expect mostly sunny skies, and our rain is chanced at 60% today. Looking at your temperatures, we start at 14 degrees and then reach a high of 24. And your week ahead will be mostly cloudy with rain chanced at 20% come tomorrow. And then we move into Pretoria, where you're waking up to mostly sunny skies with rain chanced at 65%. Now your temperatures range between a cool 14 and then warm up to 23 degrees. Looking ahead at the coming days, cloudy conditions continue, clear of rain, and that'll happen until next week, Monday. We move into Johannesburg next, where you'll begin your day under partly cloudy skies with rain forecast at 70%. Your temperatures begin at a low of 12 degrees and then reaches a max of 20. For the rest of your week, do expect mostly cloudy conditions with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. From the City of Gold, we move into Mbombela, where you can expect some afternoon thunderstorms with rain forecast at 55%. Looking at your temperatures, it will rise from a cool 17 to a warm 21 degrees. Over the coming days, expect partly cloudy conditions with temperatures remaining in the upper 20s. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, today you can expect cloudy skies with rain chanced at 20%. Now your temperatures climb from a low of 14 to a set 26 degrees. And looking ahead at the week, cloudy conditions do continue with temperatures remaining in the mid-20s. Let's head into Richards Bay next, where there is a 55% chance of showers under mostly cloudy skies today. Your temperatures range from a pleasant 18 to 23 degrees as your high, but looking ahead, you can expect parts remaining in the upper 20s. Out in Durban, you can expect some afternoon showers with moderate wind, this time from the south. Temperatures start from a set 18 degrees as your low, climbing to a warmer 24 degrees as your high. Looking into the week, do expect partly cloudy skies, or sunny skies rather, with temperatures in the upper 20s. And then out in Mthatha, today you're in for some afternoon showers. Temperatures will climb from a chilly 12 and rise to 23. In the upcoming days, do expect cloudy and also wet conditions with rain chanced at 70% as soon as Thursday rolls. Let's see what Cradock has to offer on this Tuesday. Well, on your side, you can expect partly cloudy conditions throughout your day. Looking at your temperatures, it moves from a brisk 11 degrees to a warmer 26. And then as we take a look at the week ahead, you're in for cloudy and wet days with rain averaging around 46% across the week. Moving into Gqeberha next, you're in for mostly sunny conditions with wind traveling 21 kilometers per hour from the east. Now your temperatures, they do climb from a low 14 and then reach a mild 24 as your high. But it's mostly sunny skies that will dominate your week with rain chanced from Thursday onwards. And then in the gorgeous George, you can expect some cloudy skies today with afternoon showers that are chanced. Now temperatures will rise from a cool 13 to a warming 22 degrees. Moving into the week, expect sunny breaks with temperatures that will range between 13 and 31 as your high. Out in Cape Town on this Tuesday, you'll start today under partly cloudy skies with wind traveling 24 kilometers per hour coming through from the south. Temperatures will range from 15 to a high of 25. Now looking ahead, similar conditions continue with highs in the mid to upper 20s. And then we land on over in Sutherland, where you can expect partly cloudy skies with a gentle breeze from the northeast. Temperatures will climb from a nippy 10 degrees to a warmer 23. And looking ahead, expect mostly cloudy skies with rain chanced at 40% tomorrow. And then out in Kimberley, you're in for some showers throughout your day. Temperatures will range between a cool 16, but then warm up nicely to 28 degrees as your high. In the coming days, do expect mild, wet and cloudy conditions, but your temperatures do remain in the upper 20s. And finally, out in Uppington, bright and sunny skies is what you can expect across your side today. Looking at your temperatures, we start at a low of 19 and climb to a hotter 32 degrees. And then going into the week, do expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures peaking at 32 degrees come Friday. Looks like a great weekend out in Uppington. For now, though, let's check in with your sunrise view to check out what the Western Cape looks like. And that's through the eyes of Kanisa Mani from Stanford out in the Western Cape. Oh, a different view, but I absolutely love it. Looks like you're on a safari tour, taking a left or right, hopefully parked your car to make sure that you can hike up that beautiful, beautiful area. 24 degrees is what you can expect, so you chose the perfect time to go ahead and enjoy Stanford, and we hope that you'll send us some pictures along the way, Kanisa. But we've checked out so many beautiful areas, Pennington out in KZN, now Stanford in the Western Cape. That final hour, well, it's up to you on 063 036 9649. We look forward to seeing exactly where we're headed to next. For now, what's coming next on the show is Ms. Chan Lee, and she'll let you know what's coming up.
All right, feel good, fam. Carissa had the sunrise and the sun all sorted. Here in Joburg, we've got the stars all sorted. I'm talking about the artists and the nominees of the Metro FM Awards 2026. And then, of course, the stars who bring the awards ceremony all together. We are announcing the hosts of the Metro FM Awards right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And then, of course, we want you guys to be safe at home, but also on the road. So we've got Tires 101 with Dunlop.
welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to start your shortened week with us. Yes, we're having a lot of fun. We're going to try and make it as useful a time as well. And going to pose some interesting questions for you. I'm interested to get your answers here. But did you guys know that electricity travels pretty much close to the speed of light, which means the moment you flip a switch, power is already moving through your home almost instantly. And at the same time, your taps can release liters of water every single minute. That's kind of what they're designed to do, right?
Right. It's all happening constantly, and we don't really stop to think about the essentials these everyday systems are. Your plugs, your lights, your taps, they just quietly go, do their job in the background, or at least they should be. But the moment something small is off, suddenly it really affects your whole day.
It
the
really
pressure's
does.
off.
Yeah,
or like
man.
one light's flickering.
But it's get real, okay? Because suddenly it doesn't matter what presentation you got to do, whatever, you got to burst geyser. Nothing else matters in your world.
matters.
Okay, albeit I went to burst geyser straight away, which is a bit hectic. But it has happened to me, so I've got the PTSD of that. Seeing water literally dripping from a light fitting while the light fitting was on.
Risky
So just
business.
turn everything off, go straight to the mains, and that's my first thought. Okay, just get the power off. But then what's the most important thing? What do you do first when the lights are off or something is not working?
Get a candle.
No, you get on the group.
Get on the...
And you ask everyone,
Get on
are
the
you feeling
neighborhood
my
group.
pain? Is someone else sharing in my misery right now? And as soon as someone says, yes, I am, then you're like, okay, it's fine.
We're
right,
good,
it's
we're
done,
good.
yeah.
They do that all the time.
No,
It's
do
amazing.
you force the issue? Are you like, this plug is broken, let's fix it straight away? Or are you...
Do you know what? Yes, but I need to learn to be more handy because I'm a delegator. And then my man is also a delegator is the problem.
Ooh.
So he's like, I'll call somebody to do that. Does the call ever get made?
You see. Are you not allowed to delegate to call?
Maybe
So
I
can
should
you-
just skip the middleman.
We can delegate to you to call, and
Then
then
I will
you
call.
create the infinite loop, and then we're going to figure it out. It's one of those things. Like, so if one thing had to break in your house, what would hit you the hardest? Okay, we've been through the power outages. We know what's that like. Are you prepped for a bit of
dark? Well, I mean, we kind of were
We've done
during
that.
load
Yeah,
shedding.
we've done that.
We've got the candles. It's kind of romantic now. The no water? No. That one really just ruins my entire day.
Not even for a day. I can't even. I remember when
Not
we were
even for a
close to ground
morning.
zero washing babies' clothes and stuff. It was crazy, man. So that's definitely one thing for me.
Inconvenience, yeah.
What is that thing now in your house that if
That
you
needs
could
to be
fix, that
fixed.
could be, I'm going to say, we're going to manifest it right now.
There are a couple of lights, admittedly. You know in your kitchen where you have the down lights in the cupboard? I don't know if everybody's got that, but like one of them's not working.
Are they like blue down? Like what?
Yeah,
when you say
they're
down,
like
like
the blue. Oh no.
that's cool. So you're running with like a nightclub kitchen, like with an LED light
It goes
system.
down in the kitchen.
It's all right.
No.
I've got blue lights in my kitchen as well. It does look really, really cool.
So like when one light is not working, you've got to probably replace the whole thing.
But and your level of OCD doesn't force you to change it. You just sit there suffering looking at it.
Yeah, I don't look up. I just concentrate on what's going down
At your
here.
skew shadow that's being cast by only one tiny little light.
How about you?
I don't know. I've done a lot of maintenance.
You
Now.
have.
We're kind of in an ongoing battle with our maintenance because we rent. So there are certain things that I can't do myself that have to be handled. But then some things I thought I could do myself and then started and realized probably best to get a team of like 5 people in here to do it. So it's always but like anyone renting, I think you're always kind of walking that line. But our living space is our most important. We love being in that space. So I will pour whatever needs to and I'll teach myself how to fix whatever I'm allowed to fix.
I love it because you don't want your kids calling you out saying, Dad, come on, man.
What is this?
What is this? Come on, Dad.
My kids will, they?
They definitely will. Well, it's quite interesting when you think about it. The parts of your home that matter the absolute most are usually the ones that you never really see.
Exactly.
Now, you don't notice the wiring that happens or you don't think about the pipes that are going down unless you can hear them. And they're working constantly, keeping everything just running in the background.
So spare them a thought. When something does go wrong, it's not about overcomplicating things. It's about knowing where to go and then getting the right parts to fix it properly and advice to go with that, actually. And that's where Leroy Merlin certainly fits in. With the Alberton store now officially open with much fanfare, you can head straight through. You can get exactly what you need and sort it out before it turns and escalates into something bigger. And when I say they'll give you advice, they will give you like game-changing, time-changing, saving, money-saving
I need all of
advice.
the
They
above.
will.
Thank you so much, Leroy Merlin. And from now, from taking care of our homes, let's take care of our cars.
I love that. Let's see how we can take the technology from the track onto the road.
You're right, here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show on S3. Still so good to be with you, Mzansi. And you know we always want you to be safe. Now, from the track to the road, tire performance saves lives. And the experts at Dunlop, such as Keith Phelps, who's here with us, they bring those expertise to every driver because safety should never be optional. So check this out.
From high-speed tracks to race day glory, it's clear that Dunlop tires are built to perform on the track and beyond.
One of the messages that we often share is that if our tires are good enough on the track at over 200 kilometers an hour, they're certainly good enough for your car at home on the normal standard roads.
In terms of mobility and environmental, we are really at the forefront, not only on the international stage, but also on the local stage here in South Africa.
Coming into this season, we got bigger tires, which made the car even better to drive. You know, going through fast corners, I can just carry so much speed, and it's such an amazing feeling.
Dunlop is a really important partnership for us because they provide the grip that we need for our vehicle on the track so that we can, attack the corners as hard as we can.
Now, let me tell you, my Feel Good family, Dunlop is here to play. They're here to win.
Oh my goodness, Feel Good fam. I mean, did you just see speed, sound, and cars going super vroom vroom fast on that track?
Yes.
Keith, welcome to the Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you.
Incredible. Watching that video back, I'm seeing cars go over 200 kilometers per hour. So surely, if tires are good enough in motorsport, they're good enough for me in my little everyday adventures.
You're 100% correct. There is quite a big difference between motorsport tires and road tires. Motorsport tires are designed for optimal performance at all times.
Yeah.
The compounding properties on those tires are designed to last for X amount of laps on a track. So hence you have got the fullest potential of that tire at all times. Okay. That is why these tires simply don't last. But with all due respect, the passenger vehicle tires that we design are also designed for optimal performance. Dunlop designed tires around the South African and African road conditions.
Yes.
So that is why we actually offer the tire insurance on our product.
Oh, wow.
And that is for people that are fitting Dunlop. And if something goes wrong with the tire, they simply go back to the dealer and the dealer will sort them out.
And I mean, Keith, we have a tire next to you over there. I was 2 years old when I found out there was something called speed index and loading index. Please can you try explain it to me? Because I still don't understand what it is.
Okay, first of all, the 225 is your section width of the tire.
Okay.
In other words, it's the width of the tire from shoulder to shoulder. Then you have your profile, which is 50. So 50, actually, in an indirect way, is 50% of your nominal section width. Gives you your sidewall height. In other words, that is your profile.
Okay.
And then R. Now, R is very important because worldwide, R is a standard for radial tires.
Yeah.
So when you see an R on a tire, you know it's 100% radial.
Yeah.
And then obviously the 17 is your rim diameter. So in other words, it's the diameter of the tire.
That's what I was actually just about to ask about, Keith, just in terms of your rims. I mean, we always see people almost pimping out their cars or trying to make their rims look beautiful and everything, but we know that they actually play a sort of function when it comes to the tire. Why are they so important in terms of your rim diameter and everything else?
It is of utmost importance that when fitting tires to your vehicle, that you stick to the recommended rim widths. So if you have a look at the bead of the tire, now this is the bead taper. The bead taper is tapered at 5 degrees. So what we find out now, and as you correctly said, these boy racers that love to stretch tires on a vehicle, it is extremely dangerous to do this.
Sure.
Because what happens is, when the tire is seated on the rim, you can actually see the bead is seated flat on the correct recommended rim.
Yeah.
Now what the guys are doing is they are buying bigger rims and they're buying smaller tires.
Wow.
So what they are now doing is they are physically stretching the bead of the tire or the sidewalls.
Oh dear.
And does that influence safety?
Huge, huge. So when you actually have a look at the bead seat of the tire, the tire is not seated on the rim properly. Hence why you see these guys with these pumped out rides traveling at 80 k's an hour on the highway.
Yeah.
And that is because the slightest bump or the slightest lateral forces imposed on that tire, the tire will unseat itself.
Oh dear.
So it is not a good idea to go and do that. Hence why every tire has a specified rim width, which we must comply with.
In 5 years' time, if you were to give us advice as motorsport racers, what is that one piece of advice in terms of tires for performance and safety that you'd give us?
Fit the right tire for the right application.
Well, Keith, I mean, this is why you guys are leading the industry. This is why we appreciate just how, like we said, you have actually allowed us to put a prize on safety because it's something that's so important. So well done.
Thank you so much, Keith. Well, there you have it, Feel Good family. I officially know what loading and speed index is, and so does my girl, Zan.
Yes,
right
baby.
over here. Choosing the correct tire isn't just about performance. It's about control, it's about safety, and of course, getting the most out of your car. And thanks to Dunlop, now we can.
The Grand Trek 85 and Dunlop Motorsport range made for South African roads and adventures. Dunlop Tires South Africa, taking you beyond.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You're right here on S3 on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, indeed. And we have been promising you all morning that, in fact, we are going to be revealing who are your hosts officially for the Metro FM Music Awards 2026. And I've got a brand new host to do this together with.
Much.
Yes, the best thing ever, DJ Sabby.
Every time I come here, I have to tell you that I'm getting a cut from your salary. There's
For what reason? Dada, please, you're actually, right now you're on our land. So you're you're renting. Thank you. Please wait. So South Africa, you got to get ready because the wait is in fact over. The biggest celebration of local talent heads back to Durban, and it's set to be better than ever.
Man, we're super excited. We're taking it all the way to the top, talking about the Metro FM Music Awards 2026. And this morning, we've been telling you that Metro FM is exclusively revealing the main hosts right here in your Feel Good Breakfast Show. They join us live in studio. Are you ready to see them?
I'm ready to see them. Let's do it, South Africa. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, beautiful people, Basem Zanzi, your hosts for the Metro FM Music Awards 2026. It is none other than Lerato Khanyago and Lawrence Maleka. Congratulations!
Thank you. Oh my God, we've been saying thank you, I think, for the past couple of to people that knew,
yes.
you know. But yeah, the suspense also has been killing us. I'm assuming, even Lawrence, because we couldn't really say much about it. But yeah, we're super excited. Yeah.
Was it easy to holding the secret in, Lerato, especially for you?
It was. Can I tell you? I only told Verb.
Because you're on radio every day.
Exactly.
You see us, we talk about on air, you act like you don't know, but you know.
I only told Verb. Oh, I hope my boss is not here. I only told
He is, Kesana, right there.
Just last week, and it was by default. Because Verb kept saying, I wonder who the hosts are going to be. And with Melanie, I mean, I do the midday link up with Proverb and Melanie every single day between 12 and 3. And
That's right. just in case you didn't know.
Just in case you didn't know. So, and it kind of slipped but also I felt like they were applying so much pressure and I was tired of lying because every day I was like, yeah, I wonder. No, it's not us. What day do you think we're going to get there? On a Friday? Do you think I'm going to present an award? But on that lot, I promise you. And when I said it, they were shocked. They felt so betrayed, but I said, NDA guys.
Can I please tell you then, I'm proud of you because until last week, that's really good. But can I ask you guys, in terms of this moment, does it feel like the moment that it is for all of us? Hence, we're all saying congratulations.
I think for me, and I think for Lerato, I think it only becomes real on the day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For now, it's work mode, it's prep, it's all of those things. I think on the days when usually with what I've experienced with working at Lerato, it's like, Donna, this is
it's us, ne?
Sharp. Just needed to check. So keeping the secret is, for me, it's the easy part. You know what I mean? I don't have a social life. I don't have friends. If you want to be my friend, please tell me.
Lorenzo, I've been trying to be your friend for 3 years now. I've been trying. He doesn't want.
Like you got audition for that.
Now you know what I mean.
All
Do I
I'm
need to
gonna
stay
say
in the
is
house?
go to his Instagram. We talked about this earlier.
No.
Friends.
Okay, I love
great.
this.
It's great. It's great. It's been a wonderful experience. I mean, the only person I'm worried about is my sister. I usually tell her first, but now she's finding out with everybody, and she's not happy.
Oh, okay. And you know what? That's okay because now she gets the lowdown on Expresso. And this is why we have to ask you, especially because, you know, you guys being on stage, that's what we get to see on television. What are the behind the scenes things that we actually don't get to see in terms of preparing for a role such as this?
Sure. There's production, there's meetings, there's scripts, there's outfits, there's making sure that we are in sync. You know, we've worked, you know, together for years because our background is exactly the same. We come from a community TV channel, as Soweto TV, so we understand each other. You know, we understand that once the camera goes on, it's work mode. Very, very seasoned broadcasters, actor. We've hosted the biggest shows on the continent, effortlessly. So that's why they chose us.
Darling,
we're just SAFTA winner, you know, SAFTA winner,
winners, SAFTA winners,
yes, you know, SAFTA winners. And I mean, who else at this?
Schedules. I think the biggest part also is just aligning. You know, sometimes you want people on a certain project and making sure that they're available at the same time for the same thing is one of the hardest things you'll do. So shout out to all the producers and the teams that make this happen.
He said, shout out bosses, we got you for the night. And speaking of the night, it's happening in Durban for the first time in a long time. I mean, Lerato, you even hosted in Mpumalanga. Talk to us about the shift in energy. What's that going to be like?
Oh, we're in a completely different province, of course. Mpumalanga was absolutely amazing. Now we're going to KZN. Debbie knows what time it is. They're always ready for a good time.
Minister.
They know what they want. But most importantly, you know, they're extremely supportive. KZN is supportive, so we can't wait to see each and every person there that's been supporting Metro FM for the past couple of years, forever, in fact. And we can't wait to deliver a fantastic show and really give them what they need and what they deserve, because it's where you want to be. I had to.
Oh, come on.
Can I throw this one to Law? Because you've hosted the summers before. The metros are absolutely different. Getting ready for this one, what would you say is different?
I mean, the thought process is completely different. You know what I mean? Like I said, for me, prep. You know, I'm probably going to be down there a week before, you know, just immerse myself in the culture and just to see the temperament of what's going on down there. But coming into the metros, for me, also personally, these are my first metros. You know, equally excited, equally nervous, but at the same time, you also just want to get everything right. I've been tuned into the metros.
Yeah.
I know Durban.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like
Come on
every
with it.
time you go to Durban for a day, you are there for 2 weeks.
It's
You
true.
don't know what
I can't be
happened.
a
You know what I mean? So for me, it's really just excited. Like I said, the shift, the style in hosting, that's going to shift quite a bit. There's some things we have up our sleeve.
What does that mean? So guys, you already giving us the exclusive. Give another exclusive.
Wait, Sebi, yazi ukuthi mangifika mina mangifika eKZN ukuthi ngiyaswitcha up.
I can already hear my darling.
Exactly.
I can already hear you come back with manje.
I'm giving you, and you know, with this, we've got the street cred. So trust me.
I love that.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
Speaking of cred, you guys are always looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Always looking delicious. Best styled artist is one of the biggest categories of the night.
Yeah.
Who are you guys going to be working with? I mean, Lerato, we know you always work with Khajan Kutsia. Is this going to be another, little stint for you guys?
I can't reveal anything right now. All I'm saying is that I am working on something really, really dope. I'm working also with people I've never worked with before.
Okay.
Some people I've worked with before.
Yeah.
So, just stay tuned and keep it locked to see what I'm going to be bringing when it comes to outfits or fashion, etc. Yeah.
I know you guys can't have your faves when it comes to categories, right?
Yeah.
Mapiano's been dominating. Afro Tech's been doing his thing with 3-step. Your genre, which genre are you looking forward to?
The ones that are nominated at the Metro FM Awards, all of them. You're not going to treat me like that. Some of those people are our friends.
Okay, politically correct.
Yes?
Hip hop, man.
When's the hip hop?
Lawrence loves hip hop.
For what reason?
Okay, G.
I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
So I go with all the genres.
All right. So these two have signed like a tight NDA. We will actually respect it. It is fine. But guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
We are so happy for you. It's so huge. And just like we said, it is a moment indeed. And they couldn't have chosen better hosts than you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Great job to you guys.
Congratulations.
We're just happy you are not available.
When I came, like, aren't you supposed to be in Tanzania or something?
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
No, they do us a favor this year, by the way,
Okay, now I need to go to radio.
And he's right. Metro FM is in the building, Mzansi, all in the name of celebrating the fact that the Metro FM Music Awards are indeed happening yet again, as they do every year. However, it's a little bit different this year. It's taking place in Durban, and we've got our brand new hosts. It is Lawrence Malega as well as LKG, Lerato Khanyago, and I hope you are ready. The countdown to the 2026 Metro FM Music Awards is officially on. Don't forget to grab your tickets at Comfy Ticket and support your favorites, and we'll see at the Durban ICC on the 25th of April who gets to take home that beautiful award. For now, though, we're still going to be right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Don't go anywhere. My Cape Town family, what's going on, baby?
Well, here's something you might not know. Congrats to everyone involved. It's going to be massive. Party of the year, bar none. I was trying to explain to you get parties and you get Metro, okay? It's going to be amazing. So all the best of luck to you. Likewise to all of you sitting at home right now, because as little as R5, guys, it can give you access to Powerball Plus, which has an estimated 60 million rand sitting in that jackpot. R5, 60 million rand.
Do the maths. What are you waiting for? Buy your tickets now. Do so in store, or you can head to that website, nationallottery.co.za. There is also the mobile app you could make use of, or even your cell phone banking.
And we'll keep all of those details, as we always do, up on our socials, so you've got no excuses. Go and check them out. And then Panda, push a play. Your Powerball. You see how my voice drops a few octaves there. An estimated 60 million rand in that jackpot today. It is massive. All the best of luck. We want to see signs, and we want to see you after the break. We'll see you now.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
My Feel Good family, it is of course your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. Hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday morning. Now, you see the difference between me and some people here in the studio is that me, I wake up in the beautiful Joburg, Mzansi. Other people, they somehow wake up in a different country. And the reason they do that is because they are searching for the next tropical island of treasure destination. And we all know it is well underway. Now, we've already seen the beautiful Kenya, Mauritius, and of course Turkey. And each one of them has brought something different and something absolutely beautiful. This week, the journey takes us to the beautiful Thailand. And joining Zanele on this incredible adventure is of course none other than Hungani Ndlovu. Now, before we actually chat to him, let's take a look at their little journey.
Join me, Zanele Potelwa, this week as the tropical island search continues in the heart of Southeast Asia. And I'm not alone. I'm with the winner of Tropical Island of Treasure, Zanzibar, Hungani Ndlovu. Welcome to Thailand.
Where limestone cliffs rise from turquoise seas, culture runs deep, and island adventure takes on a whole new level.
Will Thailand prove to be the smoothest destination yet?
Join us Monday evening at 6 on S3 to find out.
Hungani, how are you doing? Welcome.
Oh, wow. I'm amazing. How are you?
Is the studio not the best ever?
It's a lot.
I know. Everyone behind the scenes is absolutely incredible. Okay, so you are back from Thailand, tropical island search.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the episode yesterday. I've been seeing all the social media posts and videos. I'm seeing white beaches, food, people. I also have to say your itinerary, Wolo Travel had
Top
you
tier.
covered.
Top
A to
tier.
Z. Tell me, what was your favorite thing on that itinerary?
Whew, favorite thing. Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, between Wolo's ideas and Zanele's ideas, it was just a lot of things. But
Where
I
were
think
your ideas? Were they any?
My ideas were nowhere.
Okay.
I said, take me wherever you take me.
I will
I'm
follow.
here for it. I think my favorite was probably PP Island. There was a lot to do there. The food was amazing. I think, yeah, it was just a nice, like, mixture of just seeing some of the beach, some of the different, the different locations that we went to. There's a lot of people. It feels a little bit like the studio, and it's reminding me of just the hecticness. But then
energy.
there's a calmness to it as well.
Okay.
Just experiencing the people of Thailand, their culture, that really set like a nice grounding for me.
Yeah.
So it gets like very busy because there's a lot of people. And then when you interact with the locals, then you realize, oh, like everything's actually a little more easygoing than you see. So it was a nice mixture of both.
And talking about the culture, what would you say is one thing that you brought back to South Africa that's not tangible, that money can't buy?
It's called Sabai Sabai.
Stop it. What is that? Tell me
So
more.
it basically just means take it easy. So in a lot of what we do here in Joburg,
It's
there's a lot of hurry
fast-paced.
up and I think a little Sabai goes a long way, you know.
Sabai.
So next time you have a little bit of like road rage,
Sabai. Oh, I love
not
that
that big of a
saying.
deal. Yeah.
Chivas. Okay, you are the current reigning champ. You are the king of the island as it
if
stands.
I could retain my championship, I would.
You would. But season 12 is just around the corner. So you were obviously in Zanzibar. Why do you think Zanzibar and Thailand, why do you think Thailand is a contender?
I think Thailand could be a good location because firstly, the heat is,
Next level.
Yes. You see, so you think hot, and then times that maybe by like 12.5.
How was Zanzibar then?
Zanzibar, no, it was nice. I mean, we had some nice breeze, or maybe it was the time of the year that we went.
Yes.
Thailand was
All the
uncomfortably
time.
hot. You put on some sunblock, some sunscreen, and you feel sticky. You want to take it off, you want to shower, you want to swim. But I also think culturally, there's a lot of things that Tropica could work with from a challenge perspective.
Okay.
So you know, like the different quizzes and stuff that happens. I think there's a lot of rich knowledge and information that comes from Thailand.
Absolutely incredible. Now, going to Thailand, absolutely beautiful. As I said, we know it's all about the beaches, the people. Take me through the food. What were some of the things you ate?
So you see, Asian and food.
Wait, you're picky.
I can be. No, don't judge me.
You see, this is why you shouldn't have taken him. You should have taken me. Okay, keep going.
No, we had an amazing time food-wise. So I think, like, deciding on where to go, the the measuring stick was, where are the locals?
Oh,
so
that's
if we're walking past like different restaurants or different stores, if we see a lot of tourists, we're like, nah, where are the locals? And you never go wrong. I mean, yeah, everywhere we went, I was out there in my chopsticks. It was a whole thing.
Are you a professional with the
Oh,
chopsticks?
yeah.
You're going to beat the Asian.
I probably can open this with a chopstick.
Well, look at you go. Okay, Mr. Miyagi, we see you.
Also, my favorite was, there's this thing called a mango shake, which is basically like a mango that's been chopped up and then filled with a whole bunch of ice, a little bit of salt, a sprinkle of pineapple. It's like so refreshing.
Surely we can make that with this.
I mean,
we can koi, we can make ice.
We can make a tropical pineapple shake.
100%.
You know?
Well, we are going to be heading to the kitchen a little later on. Did you know that you're cooking?
I know that there's a segment of cooking. As for me cooking,
it's you. You're there by the stove, my brother.
Now.
Okay, quick, we're going to get to know you a little bit more and, of course, your Thailand adventure. But if you have advice for any of the viewers, the fans who want to go, of course, go to the island, what advice would you have for them?
I would say the best thing is to firstly audition.
Yes.
You can't get to that without auditioning. When you audition, I would say be yourself, you know, like let us see your kind of personality, your characteristics, and then talk about your strengths, but also mention some of the things that you're not so good at. You know, because then we get a nice all-around idea about you. I think people try too hard to like portray this perfect image, and it's like we're all not. Some of us almost drowned.
We know they're episode number 1, season 11.
No,
we don't talk about that.
Let's keep it moving.
We don't talk about that. We talk about last night's episode. Of course, Tropica Island Search, Feel Good Family. If you missed it, it is of course on S3. Of course, at 2 p.m. today, catch the repeat. And Ngani, he's not going anywhere. He's going to be taking us to the kitchen. And if you want to join everybody else on the island, it's at My Tropica. Go onto our social media pages and find out how you guys can enter. I'm so excited to see this guy in the kitchen. But while we heat up the stove, I know the stove over there in Cape Town, it's all heated up already. What do you guys have for us?
Oh, man, thank you so much. Hongani, we love you, guy, and congratulations on your season was insane. So hopefully we'll get the same kind of drama. But right now, we want to keep it simple. We want to keep it kind of inexpensive, and we want to use less. Today is all about celebrating global health. And what better way than with a dish that nourishes the body, certainly, and the soul just a little bit. We are making a beautiful Thai-inspired coconut poached hake. Beautiful. It smells amazing. It's looking amazing. Now, poaching is one of the healthiest cooking methods out there because it requires very little added fat and keeps the fish incredibly moist, and it retains that nutrients as well. We are swapping standard white rice for brown rice to add a boost of fiber, nutty flavor, and mouthfeel is different. As Jay will testify to, I just changed you into my Tarzan alter ego there. Buddy, I love this for fish because we often forget about the power of poaching. It's such a healthy modality for cooking.
And it's also a good way to impart flavor into your fish as well. You know, the fish literally simmers in that beautiful sauce that you create, and it just sort of rehydrates, soaks it up, and makes sure that it's nice and moist.
I love that because it's not the fattiest piece of fish, it's not the biggest piece of fish, so you've got to kind of protect that.
100%. So in the pan, Graham, we've got some onions that we've sauteed, garlic, ginger, we've got some green chili, obviously optional if you'd prefer not to use the green chili. Then a couple of sprinklings of coconut sugar, which I love to add at this point because it just caramelizes beautifully and adds a depth of flavor that is important.
And it does have quite, I mean, it's obviously beautifully sweet, but it does also have a bit of an umami kind of edge to it. There's something quite savory about the finished product there, which I love, and it also keeps it on theme. Just thinking with the green chilies, I've heard that the green, really good for your gut. The red can be a bit more harsh for your gut. So if you're looking for something that's relatively healthy, you actually burn more calories eating it than you take in when you eat a green chili.
Today, wow.
Amazingly. I studied up all week to bring you a fact that you wouldn't know.
I love it. I love it, Graham.
Coconut milk, I'm assuming?
Coconut milk, yes. Beautifully just deglazing everything inside the pan there. And look, this is a Thai-inspired dish. You know, we're not taking it all the way.
So we might have bent a few rules.
Yes, and I think it's important to do that. You know, you've got to think about seasonality, what's available in South Africa. We know they've got specific chilies that they use. For instance, they would have probably used something like palm sugar in a dish like this. Definitely fish sauce.
Okay.
and a bit of fish stock.
Fish stock, okay. So we are creating a huge amount of moisture to bathe our fish in, but nothing is just there for the sake of H2O. If there was flavor on every layer of that beautiful bath that we've created for our little fish, it's going to have a nice relaxing bath and chill out.
And I love that this kind of dish is simple but high impact. So tons
very
of
much so.
flavor packed into it. We're going in with a bit of lime just for that added zinginess and freshness.
And to your point, we're not seeing any kind of fat separation there.
No.
So there's no fat. So even just a little bit that you use to saute the onions and get that initial cook going, you literally, it almost looks like we're cooking fat-free, which is quite a powerful notion.
100%.
When you're combining this many flavors, you'd kind of think you need the oil to carry that through. Brilliant.
So at this point, Graham, what you would want to do is have this reduce until it's a little bit thicker.
Okay.
But just for the sake of today, I'm going to actually pop my fish in here. So you almost want to, it's a sort of a bit of a tango that you're playing, because you want your sauce to be almost there so that you're not overcooking your fish. So you almost want it to be a thicker consistency.
So you want to time it to the home straight and then introduce your fish.
Exactly.
And I suppose you just keep an eye on it, because it's such a delicate piece of fish. You just want to make sure. But you're also working with fish that you could ceviche, that you could eat cold.
Exactly.
You could eat.
So you know, it's again about personal preference, but I would say keep an eye on it. Also depends on the size and thickness of your fillets. So that would affect the cooking temperature. But as soon as it starts flaking away, you know, you should be able to just take this fork and just gently flake it away.
Starting to separate.
And then here you can be creative. So I love broccoli in a dish like this, but I'm going to do some spinach.
Well, yeah, and the broccoli lends itself nicely to a creamy sauce, that unctuousness, I get
Exactly.
that. But from a nutrients perspective, if you can get any kind of spinach into you, but the baby spinach, magic.
Beautiful. And then if you're feeling a bit naughty, a little bit of a chili crisp over the top, just to finish it off. And then, of course, served with our beautiful brown rice over here.
Oh, beautiful. And that's just going to soak up all that sauce. So you just watch it, keep an eye. But generally, for fish this size, how long?
I would say no more than 4 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So you've got your ballpark. If it's a bit thicker, you know, just watch very, very carefully. You don't want to ruin a beautiful piece of fish like this, but you scan the QR code and you cook along and have some fun with it. Just get involved. See how many layers of flavor you can introduce there, and don't forget the chili crunch, because that's just in every meal that I have, even ice cream. But that QR code is on your screen right now. See if you can create something even more beautiful than that. All the right kind of nutrients, perfect mouthfeel, and it looks absolutely exquisite. Well done. See, it's just having a bath, relaxing bath. We'll see now. Oh, I love it.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My Feel Good family, it is still your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Look, you can hear all the noise. I know I'm the newbie here, but guys, this show has been so jam-packed, so busy. Why? We've got the Metro FM team here.
It's true. It's chaotic, baby, all in the name of the Metro FM Music Awards 2026. And right about now, we decided, you know what? When you have kings and queens of pop culture, why not just allow them to come and do the entertainment news with you? So we're about to dive into the world of entertainment news and catch up on our favorite celebrities and what exactly has been happening this past week, locally and internationally, darling.
Are you guys ready? Are you up to date with entertainment news?
Yeah!
We love pop culture.
Yes, yes.
We got Candace, so we know even.
You're good. 30 seconds. Candace is your girl.
Yes. I love it. I love it.
Okay, story number one. Amapiano star Durban Gogo. Now, she rocked a historic 24-hour DJ set from the 3rd of April all the way through to the 4th of April. She was obviously kicking it all off with thousands of house classics before non-stop Amapiano hits. Fans went wild when Murder and Prince KB joined, praising her stamina. 4 hours.
No.
You could never.
No. 24 hours is a long time. But is it 24 hours?
Why? Wait, why?
Well, because
she had other DJs playing in between, didn't she?
No, didn't they? Joined her. They came and then it was like,
two of them on date
together.
Okay. No, we just had to, because I saw
Why are you trying to be spicy?
No, I'm not being
They are, but
I understand.
Full 24 hours.
Not a journalist trying to understand.
Because I think myself and Uzandile, we saw PH and Shimza do for 24 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, like it was 24 hours.
She was also there 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a relay thing.
No, guys.
Why do we feel like we are defending?
Congratulations, Mandisa.
Congratulations to Devin Gogo.
Now that this is, in fact, radio meets television, our beautiful Zandile Hopa does have to go and read the news. Thank you. Please go journalize.
I'm just arrived.
I'm so done with you guys. You guys together, you're spicy. But you said
We get
congratulations.
it from Candace, sorry.
Sorry, I'm rubbing off on everyone.
Yes.
My apologies.
Well,
Mensa.
queen of pop culture, what do you have to say about it?
About Mandisa? Rocking for 24 hours? I think it was fabulous. I was not in the country when she was doing it. I would have loved to be here, but of course there was not in the country. But yeah, I was in Paris and Germany.
Yes.
So bonjour.
Bonjour.
And morgen.
Where are our croissants?
Girl, I think I gained like 3 kgs. That's all they eat is bread and croissants and pastries. And I'm like, can I have an egg?
Well, we love it. And this is why we had to make sure that you come back to South Africa so that you can do the entertainment news with us next.
Merci.
Yeah, merci. Because, Mzansi, we are celebrating singer-songwriter Carla Franco, whose new single, Version of Me, reflects heartbreak from a sudden breakup. The upcoming album explores loss and healing. And we catch it right here on the show very soon, honey. Look at us. Guys, it's always so beautiful to see local music just really take another leap forward. I mean, Sebi, Candace, you guys love putting local people on. Talk to us about that.
These are songs we hear when we listen to your station.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Sabi.
This is the one you're...
It's giving Taylor Swift.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm a Swiftie forever. I love Taylor Swift. But what I want to say is I think the single's called Version of Me, right? And she says, and I think this really sort of sat with me and stuck with me, is that she was in a toxic relationship for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then just got a text randomly one day, and her boyfriend was like, yeah, we're done. It's over. And she never got any closure, and that's where the song came from. So shout out to Carla Franco, turning heartbreak into music.
But also, can't
Shout
we
out to the
all...
brother for inspiration.
Yes, thanks to the king as well. Sometimes we need a little,
what is
I'm
your
joking.
problem?
I am joking. No. I'm kidding. I'm
I was going to say, you're going to men's conference now.
No,
We have to start with
toxicity.
Carla.
Please, we're not picnics for men.
Next story.
Next story.
Order in the court, comrades. Next story.
We're moving along swiftly, okay? Springbok captain Sia Kolisi, he shared sweet. Why was that?
I love Sia Kolisi.
You just finished
Is he
reading
here
the book?
today? Is he here today?
Yes, we got him as a surprise
Oh
just
my
for
gosh,
you.
I love him so much. Captain, my captain.
We can't amp her up like this. She's going to have a heart attack. Okay, can I continue with my Springbok
may.
story?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start from the beginning because we were rudely interrupted here by a very big fan. Springbok captain Sia Kolisi shared sweet family moments poolside, cheering on his kids and enjoying time with his siblings, plus a touch of Easter spirituality. And you know what? Mark Lotching also said, me, I'm going to be the Easter bunny. I'm going to do a surprise visit. How do you guys think of course, Sia coming together with the family? And I think it's the first year that Rachel wasn't present. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's kind of sad that mommy wasn't there, but I'm sure Rachel sort of sorted them out separately, you know.
Definitely.
You know, if you have a two-parent household or like single-parent household, you go to each parent and have a good time, and they make it fun. I'm actually reading her book, so Saya, you're not off the hook, King.
Saya,
I love
we need
you,
to
but
talk.
you're not off the hook. We need to chat. But yeah, I think it was cute. He was out with Kezia, Nicholas, Liema, and Lepelo, I think. So yeah. It's what he's supposed to do. I'm clapping for him. You must.
And you're very right about, you know, it kind of looking different for Rachel, because she did post about that. Where she was like, it's the first Easter where she's not with the kids on her own. And she is, but I do think that, you know, to a certain extent, what Rachel is doing is very important, because it lets a lot of mothers who are going through the same thing, and even fathers as well, that you know what, you're not alone.
Right. Yeah. And that healing can be messy. I'm not going to keep it cute. I'm not going to be pretty about it. I'm going to cry and hurt.
And healing is not a linear situation. And that's what Carla is singing about too.
Yes, in her version of her. Thank you. Yes. However, speaking of music, we're still celebrating because this queen, the woman that changed my life, Brandy, she was honored with her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, cementing a legacy decades in the making. At 47 years old, Grammy winner, she reflected on her journey, saying the star immortalizes her light and celebrates endurance, not just success. So well-deserved.
So well-deserved. I don't think the industry celebrates Brandy that much.
No,
you think
they don't.
Talent came out of the 90s. Brandy was literally the spine to several songs. You know what I mean?
R&B.
Even when she moved from music, Moesha, venturing into different sounds and consistently delivering the music. I think she's truly been one of those solid backbones when it comes to R&B music. So I think she definitely deserves it.
100%. I always say Full Moon is practically the most perfect album that's ever been released.
Then there's Aphrodisiac I'll put on the table.
You see?
Ooh, that's another. Aphrodisiac for me was also ahead of its time, what they were able to cook up their production-wise. But we can go back and forth. Both the albums are iconic in their own right.
Yeah.
It's hard to say any Brandy song sucks, actually.
That's true. That's true.
Why does it feel like he's the bigger Brandy fan between
Yeah,
the
he's going bar for bar here. You have to know your story
Ray
with
J.
Ray J.
Ray J. What about Ray J?
Ray J. Kim Kardashian, Ray J.
It's a pity that's Brandy's brother.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Guys, please don't put us against each other. We're in a fan club together. Why are they doing this to us?
And word is that she might be coming to town, so I'm super
Can I be a wet blanket real quick? Did you know that you have to pay for your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Oh, yeah.
I am going to forget that you
You
just said
apply
that.
for it. You pay
I
for it.
rebuke.
So we can all really.
I rebuke in the name of Easter. I rebuke in the name of Easter. And guys, thank you so much.
It's
we
a pleasure.
appreciate you. Thank you for coming through and being part of our entertainment news. Even though you brought a lot of spice. You guys are paprika.
No, it's
you guys
good for
together.
you.
You are
Pepper and kind pepper.
That is what
there
you
we
are.
go.
Yeah.
My Feel Good Family, absolutely incredible show. Of course, Metro FM team joining us. It is 8 o'clock because we know we had to head over to the 8 o'clock news over there on Metro FM. Right now, though, we're heading to traffic.
Oh, thank you so much, ladies. Flying into the final hour of the show. I know it's a shortened week, but some of us still have to get out there and work. So let's track the traffic as we send you out on your working day. In Okerleni in Gauteng, heavy congestion, sadly reported on the N3 northbound that's heading towards Bedford View. Traffic now merging from the R21 West is also affected, with particularly slow movement around Galuli's interchange. If you know the area, you know the pain. Motorists are advised to expect delays and please drive cautiously and with care for each other. That is where we leave our traffic. Let's get our final dose of weather. And we start up in Polokwane. You're going to start your day with mostly sunny skies, above temperatures starting at a low of 16, rising to a nice balmy 24 degrees. And going into the week, expect partly cloudy conditions with some warm temperatures persisting throughout, peaking as we head into the weekend. Perfect, in fact. Now we can shift gears, move over to Klerksdorp, and you can expect mostly sunny skies, albeit rain chanced at 60% today. Temperatures starting at 14 degrees, only going up to 24 degrees in Klerksdorp. Then looking at your week ahead, mostly cloudy. In fact, rain chanced at 20% again tomorrow, and smatterings of that throughout the week. Let's move up north to Pretoria. You are waking up to mostly sunny skies this morning, with some rain chanced at 65% expected today. Temperatures ranging from a cool 14 to a nice warm 23 degrees. Then in the coming days, you got those cloudy conditions continuing. Clear of rain though up until next week. clearly the season's starting to shift. As we shift gears to Jersey and Johannesburg, you're going to begin your day under partly cloudy skies with rain forecast at 70%. Might be feeling a raindrop or two right now. Temperatures beginning at a low of 12, going up to just 20 today. Then for the rest of the week, you got those cloudy conditions persisting with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s throughout. Moving to Mbombela, you can expect some afternoon thunder showers today with rain forecast at 55%. Your temps will rise from a cool 17 to 21 degrees today, and then over the coming days expect partly cloudy conditions. Your temps in the mid to upper 20s as we progress. So savor the last little bit of summer while you can. Moving further inland to Bloemfontein, today you can expect cloudy skies, your rain chanced at 20%. Temperatures climbing from a low of 14 to a balmy 26 degrees. Throwing it forward, cloudy conditions continuing with your temperatures in the mid-20s throughout the rest of the week, with that cloud cover continuing as well. Moving to Richards Bay, you've got a 55% chance of showers under mostly cloudy skies. Your temperatures ranging as a result from a pleasant 18 to a warm 23 degrees. And then looking ahead, you've got partly cloudy skies with your temperatures being kept in those upper 20s right until next week, Monday. Let's get down to our playground. I would imagine many South Africans still down in Durban right now, and you can expect some afternoon showers with moderate winds coming in from the south. Then your temperature starting from an 18 and then climbing to a warmer 24 degrees with some moisture in the air. Looking ahead in the week, expect partly cloudy, sunny skies rather, with temperatures in the upper 20s, balmy in fact. I love that for you. Then moving to Mthatha, you are in for some afternoon showers as well, it seems. Temperatures climbing from a chilly 12 to a high of only 23 degrees with that cloud cover. Then you can expect some cloudy and wet conditions to persist throughout the week. Rain chance at 70% as we hit Thursday this week. Then moving to Craddock, you've got some partly cloudy conditions greeting you as well, and that'll last throughout the day. Temperatures moving from a brisk 11 to 26 degrees. And then you're in for cloudy and wet days ahead with rain averaging around 40%. You can see those temperatures also pushing to the upper 20s. I think it breaks 30 just tomorrow, but that tempered with that 55% chance of rain. Moving to Gqeberha, you're in for mostly sunny conditions today with wind traveling at 21 kilometers an hour coming in from the east. Your temperatures climbing from a low of 14 going up to a mild 24 degrees, and it's going to pretty much stay that way. Mostly sunny skies dominating your week with rain chanced again coming in from Thursday. 30% chance there. Gorgeous George, how are you feeling this morning? Well, you can expect cloudy skies with some afternoon showers to temper the joy just a little bit, but those temperatures will rise from a cool 13 to only 22 degrees today. Then moving into the week, you can expect some sunny breaks with temperatures between 13 and even reaching a max of 31 degrees. And you can see the chance of rain persisting through the weekend. Moving to the gorgeous Mother City, you're going to start your Tuesday under partly cloudy skies with wind traveling 24 kilometers an hour coming in from the south. Your temperatures ranging from 15 to 25 degrees today. Might feel a little bit hotter. In fact, looking ahead, similar conditions throughout the week. Your highs in the mid to upper 20s. So enjoy it. Now we shift to the farmlands in Sutherland. You can expect partly cloudy skies with a nice gentle breeze coming in from the northeast. Your temperatures climbing from a nippy 10 to a very pleasant 23 degrees. And then as we gaze ahead in the week, expect mostly cloudy skies. Your rain coming in at a 40% chance tomorrow. So please be aware of that. Kimberly, how are you feeling this morning? Well, you're in for some showers throughout your day, in fact, so please brace for that. Temperatures are going to range from a cool 16 to a warm and slightly wet 28 degrees. Then in the coming days, expect those mild, wet and cloudy conditions to persist with temperatures in the upper 20s. And as always, we hit the high point in Uppington. Are we seeing the change in season? Well, bright and sunny skies telling us something different. You can expect that across your region today. Your low is 19 degrees. That's your first indication, climbing to a hot 32 degrees. And then going into the week, you got some cloudy, partly cloudy skies with temperatures peaking at 32 degrees on Friday. A little bit of a shift there. But enjoy it wherever you find yourself. Hopefully you are still on holiday. I wonder if that is the case for Omalemo Klapi from Ramsgate in KZN. That's what 25 degrees Celsius looks like, or maybe a little bit chillier, but that's where it's going to peak today. Beautiful part of the world, Ramsgate. Omalemo, thank you so much for sharing how you wake up with us. We'd love to see it. From coast to countryside this morning has unfolded in a wash of color and calm. Fancy Nancy, we love you. Good morning. Thank you so much for, as you do, capturing Pennington and KZN as beautifully as you did there. I love the finer detail, but with that big expanse behind, absolutely beautiful. That's how KZN glows up every day. And then Stanford from the Western Cape. Look at that. Oh, get out there and explore. Kanyisa Mana saying good morning to us with this beautiful, soft pastel hue gently spilling across the mountains. Beautiful open landscape. That is how you start your day. And then finally, coming in from the coast in Ramsgate in KwaZulu-Natal, Omolemo Klapi saw the sun break through some heavy clouds, sending subtle rays across the ocean and took us straight there. Oh, keep them coming. Thank you so much. If you think you can beat those, look out your window right now. If it looks amazing, snap a shot, send it to us. 0630369649. In fact, if you want to chat, send pictures, just engage with us. That's the line to use. But right now, I want to engage with our Jersey crew because a lot is going down today. Ladies, what's up?
Oh, thank you so much, Mike Graham. And Mzansi, it's looking so beautiful on your side of life. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for allowing us a little bit of a sneak peek into your morning. And speaking of the morning, it's already been so action-packed, from revealing who the hosts of the Metro FM Music Awards are for 2026 to us also now getting to know exactly what it is that is on the cards when we talk about the Tropical Island search. My friend, you're going to want to stick around because Ungani Ndlovu is still in the building. He's actually jumping on into the kitchen with Chan Lee, and they're going to get into a delicious Thai dish. And then also on the way, we're going to be getting into a little bit more of the beautiful music. We've been celebrating this music, or rather this morning. I call him our greatest vocalist of our time. His name is Lloyiso, and he has just released part 1 of his new album. You got to stick around for it. We're going to go on into a little bit of an ad break, but we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. And Mzansi, the vibes just became immaculate because our next guest is someone who defines greatness. His voice has actually redefined South African pop soul, and he's just dropped his highly anticipated debut project, Never Thought I Could Part 1. And with hits like Seasons and new favorites already shaking up the charts, Sana, it is no surprise that he's over the industry and the world.
The entire world. He said, I'm not stopping there because he's bringing his signature sound to the 2026 Metro FM Awards, bagging the nod for Best R&B Song with a Higher. Feel Good family, let's give him a feel good welcome. It is, of course, Lloyiso. Yes, sir. Did you feel that? Did you hear that? That's how much love you have just here. Imagine the entire world.
Amazing. Thank you.
Incredible.
Welcome home, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is studio home.
Yes. This
home,
is yours.
A home apartment.
Exactly.
Studio home apartment.
Exactly. Love it. Something else that we absolutely love, it is your album that came out in the beginning of March. It's called Never Thought I Could Part 1. You've said that it's all about healing from heartbreak, and look, let me tell you, we are all there as a generation trying to heal with you. How did you try and encapsulate all of that in this album?
I mean, it's all about the journey and the ups and downs. Starting this music thing, I was sitting in a place where it was all about talent, and I wanted to just be out there in the world and travel the world. And it became more. It became a dig deeper type of journey, find yourself type of journey. You can sing and all, but what matters the most is the story and how you express the story. And in this album, I've kind of put it together, and I've really tapped into myself growing up and coming up and now being a man that I am.
I love that. And honey, you're not just traveling the world, you're selling out shows. Come on. Thank you.
I'm going crazy right now.
And we are here for it. We are here for the craziness.
I mean, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Exactly.
Live entertainment has always been my thing.
And listen, I always tell people, I'm like, if you get the opportunity to see Lloyiso, because your life will change.
Will change.
Exactly.
Yep.
But Lloyiso, let's talk about you and just how you pretty much said that, you know, writing this album was a process of finding yourself and losing parts of yourself as well. Let's jump on into just how it is, you know, that you really had to get really vulnerable for it. But what song as well was the most difficult to write for you?
I think, I think Scary was definitely one hard song to
And we love
to write, because at that time I was writing it in 2 separate relationships.
At the same time?
Not at the same time.
Okay, I was like,
So
fun.
I started writing it when I was in the first relationship.
Okay.
I finished it when I was in the
So
second.
is it safe to say that it's about two separate women?
People. Yes.
I think
that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. So as we said, part 1 came out beginning of March.
Yeah.
We've got part 2 coming out later on in the year.
In July.
In July. How does this set up yourself, your music, the
It's
rollout?
so interesting.
Come part
It's so
2?
exciting, actually. I didn't envision it coming in 2 parts. I envisioned it coming as another album.
Yeah.
And kind of telling the story, continuing the story, but the Never Thought I Could title was like so perfect for the second part too, because the second part is a different part. It's a lot of collaborations with producers from LA. So I'm going to LA to kind of tie it up. I'm working with Mr. Hudson.
Wow.
We're working on finishing. Yeah, he's insane. So we're locking in for about 7 days, and we're just finishing up that whole album. And by the time I come back for the Metros, I would have had a finished project that I'm ready to tease.
Yes.
So you might hear an exclusive. I don't know.
I mean, you know what? When you're giving your, your acceptance speech, that's where you can tease it a little bit. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Lloyiso, what I love about your talent is the fact that you can't miss it. The fact that people like Mr. Hudson stand up and go, yeah, I do need to work with that guy. You know, the Beckhams go, yeah, we do need him at our wedding. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So this is why now I have to ask you how you feel about that, because, you know, off of the back of you being like, okay, this is my offering, the Metro FM Music Awards, then now go, Lloyiso, we're recognizing you and saying that we think that you could possibly have the best R&B song in South Africa.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what that feels like right now, getting that recognition.
Man, growing up, I've always like watched the Metro FM Awards, and I've always rehearsed my speech before. So the speech that I'm gonna say is probably
yours.
I'm gonna say.
Yes, say it.
Something that I probably have said before and something that I've written in my head.
Wow.
And to be recognized for doing something that a lot of the music in South Africa is not tapping in is a beautiful thing. It shows growth.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for artists that are coming up to also realize that there's a space for them to be able to be as creative as they can, as they want.
Yeah. Lloyiso, just to end off, you know, you've always said that you want to heal the world with your music. Let's talk about what it is that you hope that we take away as your fans, as the herd, as the people that listen to your music.
Yeah.
What is it that you want us to, you know, have in our hearts whenever we do listen to part 1 and then part 2 as well?
Freedom. Yeah.
Sure.
Being able to say what you want.
Yeah.
Be what you want. Fully express yourself. Yeah, be unapologetic. That's it.
I
think a lot of people shut us down, social media. They always put these boxes. I mean, for me too, when I was signed, I was told this music that I'm doing now is not good enough.
Yeah.
I should be put in a box where I'm just singing with piano. You have a beautiful voice, just sing with the piano. Be simpler. And I'm like, I'm not a simple guy.
Exactly.
I am extravagant. In fact, I am crazy, as they say. But I wanted to be that. I've always wanted to be that. I wanted to jump around the stage. I didn't just want to stand there and have a spotlight on me. Yes, I have those moments, but be expressive and be who you are and fight for yourself.
Come on, fight for yourself.
And I feel like we're already feeling that freedom in part 1. So you are doing everything justice, Lloyiso. We're not saying goodbye just yet because we have to get a teaser of that performance on the 25th of April. Can you give us a little taste in here?
I might give you one.
Yes!
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Okay, he is going to. Don't now. You're going to tell people that you're not going to. Now they tune out.
I'll definitely give you a performance.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Lloyiso is going to go and warm up. Well, actually, I think he stays warm, hey?
No, he's like this 24/7.
I woke up warm.
Exactly.
I literally woke up, I hit a falsetto.
You see what I'm saying?
A Whitney Houston type.
Oh, baby.
Yep.
I love this. This king is not going anywhere, Mzansi, and this is why you got to make sure you stick around.
All right, we've got 2 performances coming your way, so stick around.
Best interview ever. Lloyiso, we absolutely love you. Cannot wait for that performance in just a moment. But right now, we've got some important news.
We've got very important news, so listen up. For as little as 5 Rand, you can actually play Powerball Plus for an estimated 60 million Rand jackpot this Tuesday. We said the math, it's mathing today.
In a big way. So what are you waiting for? Please get your tickets as soon as you can in store right now. nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking.
Now, we posted all these details, plus all the little bits of fun things we do behind the scenes on Expresso's social media pages. Please go and check it out. And then Panda Pusha play Powerball Plus for an estimated 60 million Rand jackpot today. I'm just saying you could be a multi-millionaire.
You don't even know it yet. Well, we are waiting with relish for Lloyiso to perform in just a moment. He is one of the best live acts in the world right now, and he is here just for you. In fact, he's going to be in your living room after this.
Hi guys, we're the Gut Girls and we're super excited to have partnered with Entiro in their Feed the Good campaign.
You stand the chance of winning 1 of 3 Le Creuset 5,000 Rand hampers weekly.
Head over to the Entiro website and download the Feed the Good recipe booklet.
You then cook one of these recipes, take a picture and upload it to your social media platform and tag Entiro Probiotic.
If you missed any of the details, find them in the caption below as well as the T's and C's.
Oh, it's true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back. It has been a jam-packed morning today, but we just want to touch base with you, Mzansi, to find out how are you feeling and how was your Easter weekend? It was a long, beautiful weekend.
It really was. I mean, I got to savor a proper long weekend, which I haven't done in ages. So I'm hoping you got to experience the most and connect with your families. We asked you guys to send through any pictures, any videos, any celebrations. And Omalemo has been the star of the show today. You might remember her gorgeous picture that she sent in from one of our sunrise pictures, but she sent through a really, really cool comment here. She said, my Easter weekend, well, there it was for a second. And I love the fact that she has stayed this connected to the show. My Easter weekend was wholesome. We went to church, had a mini blindfolded egg hunt. Blindfolded, are you kidding me? And had a feast. I also made a yummy lesson snack for the kiddies at lunch. What is a lesson snack?
Oh, that sounds good. Can we have lesson snacks too, Omalelo?
Can we see it?
Thanks for getting in touch. Apparently you sent a video too, so let's check out exactly how it actually went down, that beautiful Easter egg hunt that you mentioned.
I'm trying to wrap my head around a blindfolded Easter egg hunt and what's left of the house after something like that happens. But if you've got any of those beautiful pictures, please send them through, just like Omalemo. Oh my goodness.
Look at the edits. Yes, Omalemo.
Cuteness overload. I'm going to introduce the blindfold next time.
Right?
It's going to be the thing.
Isn't that the
It's going to be the
cutest?
thing.
Oh, the kids are having fun, I can definitely tell.
And there's nothing quite like it. We discovered there was one little Easter egg. Oh, look at the joy. Oh, there was a really cute little edit. Omalemo, you are awesome. There's always one that manages to escape. And I think we found one like the day after hidden away somewhere.
Right.
Like,
But that is also still exciting though.
Oh, for
Omalemo,
sure.
well done.
Beautiful. You
well
win.
Done.
You win Easter this year. You did it.
I would agree.
Absolutely beautiful. And hopefully you were able to just take a moment. Okay,
These are the lesson snacks.
Oh,
that's lovely. What is that? Oh my gosh. Can we also have, so there's a
look at
cross,
that.
donuts, and a cross, and a biscuit.
Oh,
Okay.
that's very sweet.
Oh,
So-
you went all out, and I love to see it. Well done, Mama.
Oh,
Hey.
absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, there are layers and levels to this game. Apparently, in Omalemo, you win today. Absolutely beautiful. Now, hopefully, the kids, what it looked like, judging by the smiles on their faces, they absolutely loved it. So hopefully, you had that same kind of level of connection and you aren't feeling like me, like you literally ate your body weight in chocolate.
No, that's all of us. And if it is you right now, we've got something to plug you in.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
So I think we, especially around this time of the year, we know that uncomfortable burning feeling in our chest after eating, or that heartburn that just keeps coming back. Well, it could actually be linked to a peptic ulcer, something we've spoken a lot about on the show over recent weeks. That's where Alsanic can really help. Alsanic works by coating your stomach lining with a protective layer, helping to shield it from irritation for up to 6 hours, in fact.
Sure. It also is really easy to use. Just 5 milliliters of the suspension or 1 tablet can protect your stomach really during the day. And also keep an eye out for Alsanic's updated packaging coming to a pharmacy shelf near you. Plus, Alsanic is giving you the chance to win one of 5 2,500 Rand cash send vouchers. Just head over to the Alsanic Facebook page and also enter the competition today.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
Take a very brief break. We know it's been insanity in Jersey, and we love that Metro FM always brings us the energy to start our day. And when you combine breakfast and radio TV, it's crazy, but we love it. Of course, really excited about the Metro FM Music Awards coming up, and even more so about having Lloyiso in studio.
Absolutely. Zan and Chan, what's going down, girlies?
My Feel Good family, we are here in the kitchen. Hungadi said, I'm bringing some Thailand to you here in Joburg. We know him for his smooth dance moves. Can you see he's jiving already? He's smooth acting, but can we believe in you to bring the smooth vibes here in the kitchen?
Yeah, you can believe in me. The question becomes, will it taste well? Can I start?
You can, but I do think we need oil first.
Just hold on gently. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm in the
Let
kitchen,
him
yes.
cook.
Let me
He
cook.
said,
You'll
me,
see.
I've got a non-stick pan for
Don't
what
worry.
is is the oil.
We do it in different ways. You see, today I'm teaching you something. I learned this in Thailand. You'll see.
Did you learn it, Tyler? Okay.
Then we...
Afterwards, I think you just improvised there, but a good save nonetheless. What did we just put in the pan?
So we've got some raw chili.
Yes.
And some garlic.
Some garlic. What is the meal that we're even making, Ngadi?
It's got some chicken, you know. I am on the more melanin side of things, so I love my chicken. We've got some rice, we've got a fried egg. I'll leave you to name it.
It is the Thai basil chicken. That is the one we are making today. Did you actually eat this in Thailand? Do you remember eating it? Yeah, I was choking also. It's the chili.
I had something similar.
Okay, can you breathe?
Similar.
Are you okay?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
I had something similar. So I'm not big on chili, but I thought today just to spice things up,
I
Yabo.
love that. Thank you. We're not allergic to chili.
No, we're not.
Okay, that's great.
We're not.
So after we do garlic and chili, what's going on into the pan?
Then we're going to bring in some chicken. We're going to let that brown, you know, get a nice like goldy kind of color. When you're happy, then we're going to add a little bit of some sauces, some real sauce and so forth.
No, there's none of those sauces. Can I name the sauces for you?
Please do.
Okay, there's double soy sauce. There's the normal soy sauce and then there's dark soy sauce.
Yeah, but it looks like...
But we can't name it like that because in the audience they're going to go...
Oh, Ponje, we're doing recipe things. My bad.
We actually have to follow the recipe, Ungani.
That's me.
And then the other one is oyster sauce.
Okay,
so that's what gives it all the
and
flavor.
And then we've got some sugar, you know, just to bring out and also reduce a little bit of the chili.
Look how nice it's browning. That's incredible. I think it's time for us to put the chicken in.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say, yeah, it's a good time.
Let's do it. Take me back to your experience in Thailand. What surprised you when it came to the food culture there?
I think the amount of options. There's so many options, and also, like, things are done so quickly.
The chili is getting us. I'm really trying to hold it together as well, but the aromas of the chili is kind of choking us right now.
So,
is it burning?
Are you all right?
Is it burning your eyes as well?
No, my eyes are good.
Okay, we're good. We're going to make this meal, let me tell you.
So one of the things that I was really confused by was like how quickly things get done.
Yeah.
And I was always like, do they pre-cook things?
No,
Yo,
they're
guys.
fresh.
Yeah, it's really not. But yeah, I am struggling to multitask. Yeah.
Do you want me to stir for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I've got it under control. Please don't disappoint me and tell me that you went to Thailand and you didn't have pad thai.
I had that almost every single day.
How good is pad thai?
It is so good.
So you're not allergic to peanuts, are you?
No, I'm not.
Because a lot of the Thai food is made with peanuts.
So there was some that I had with peanuts, or some that I had with cashews.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of having a mixture of. Let me help you. It's not just me. It's not just me.
Incredible. Okay, let's put the sauces. The chicken has been browning now.
Okay.
So you said that you had pad thai about every single day. Did you have it with no chili then?
Yes.
Because a lot of pad thai is chili.
I don't do chili. As
Yes.
you can see, I'm struggling.
You're struggling right now. And then watching the episode last night, that hotel that you guys, let's talk about that.
Andaman Embrace Patong.
Yes.
What a place. Beautiful place. Yeah, the design, the colors there. It's gorgeous.
And of course, all thanks to Wolo Travel.
Guys, how do you do this?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where they got these chilies from. But
I'm just
the
thinking
chilies
of
today.
chefs. How do you cook and talk at the same time?
Okay, let's put the basil in, and then we're pretty much done. I'm really struggling today.
Do you want me to put all of it or just a few?
Let's put all of them. We need some greenery, we need some veggies, we need some fiber. Perfect. And then after we do this, we put this in the bowl, and then we've got an egg. I think that's where the real test is. Can you fry an egg, Ungani?
I think that's probably what I should have started with. Because people now are busy thinking I can't cook.
But wait, we need the sugar, quickly. Put the sugar in quickly. There we go, all of it, Yeah. There we, it smells delicious. I'm so happy that you said I'm gonna bring Thailand to you, Chan. Because this is genuinely a meal that I would make at home.
Really? Are you big on chili?
I love chili.
Really?
I know, and I'm low-key like a little allergic to it.
What do you mean allergic?
My tummy just doesn't work well with chili. Chili, bless you. I've been sneezing as well. Okay, we're gonna leave the egg. We don't have time for the egg. But you know TV magic, we're gonna put it this side. Can we switch off the stove?
Yes.
Are you ready for the final product?
Let's.
Come this way. Here is our Thai basil chicken with the fried egg that Ungani made. You made it,
Clean.
Did you make the egg soft? Did you make it medium?
No, I made it a little more towards the hard side.
Okay.
Yeah, just because, I really wanted you to taste the different textures.
And look at how you browned that egg perfectly.
It's amazing.
Very, very proud of you. Okay, let's
10
do
out
it.
of 10.
Let's do a taste test.
Okay, you go first.
I really want to see how you deal with this chili because you said
I'm
you
also
are not
quite interested, eh?
Okay, there we go. Got some chicken and some rice.
So I'm just gonna take a lot of
Okay, go.
rice.
Oh, to just water it down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you're so kind.
In a 3, 2, 1, cheers.
Shit, there we go.
Yo, it's strong. Even me who eats chili, you're going to die. Do you need some tropico?
Yeah.
I'm leaning.
I'm glad I came with my handkerchief.
I love that. I need one too. Let's take a sip. Cheers. Absolutely delicious. I, for the first time, think I'm taking this home into a little scup.
This is really good.
It's so good. You want some more?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we're going to finish this off as we head on over to the ad break. Remember, you guys can obviously go and get this recipe. Expresso.com. You can also watch Tropica Island Search today, the repeat at 2 p.m. on S3. We'll see you after the ad break.
This is really good.
I'm really impressed.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
Welcome back, Mzansi, on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Indeed, it is right here on S3 where we are celebrating the 2026 Metro FM Music Awards in the best way possible by actually having Metro FM right here in the studio with us. It's been so much fun, right?
It's been such a jam-packed show, and come 25th of April, we are going Durban all the way through to the world because Mzansi's premiere, of course, of the Metro FM Awards will be live on SABC1. It is back, and Metro FM obviously marks 40 iconic years of shaping South African sounds. And of course, we raise the bar when it comes to the 2026 Metro FM Music Awards. And the theme for this year, listen up, Feel Good fam, is music excellence. It's honoring icons and, of course, elevating the stars. And look, we already named 2 of the stars today.
It's true. The people that are going to be guiding us through it, if you missed it, it is Lawrence Maleka as well as AKG Lerato Khanyago that are going to be at the helm of these incredible awards. However, someone who was at the helm of Metro FM as a whole is actually someone who put me on daytime radio. So he's like my father in radio. And more than anything else, he's also one of the people that is bringing you the Metro FM Music Awards. Everyone, please welcome to Expresso, the programs manager at Metro FM. It is Sianda Fikelepi. Father, how are you?
Good on you, son.
I'm amazing.
I love that he didn't say daughter. He just called you by
he
your
knows
name.
he's my. Do you not know you're my father, Sianda?
I do.
Thank you,
I
Sianda.
do.
Thank you. But you're also the father of the Metro FM Music Awards. So we had to bring you here to please tell us. We heard from the children because I think that for me, the Metro FM Music Awards, biggest night in music all throughout the year. Congratulations on another year.
Thank you so much.
Of course. But
Yeah.
let's dive on into the fact that you're moving from Mpumalanga after 3 years to the heart of groove in South Africa, Durban. How are we feeling about this? And, you know, why does it make it so special that we're doing this year?
Look, moving down to the entertainment capital of South Africa, which is Durban in this instance, is quite an iconic move in a way.
Yes.
Because it has different tiers of celebration to it. You know, going back there after 9 years and then also making sure that as part of our 40th celebration, we back in Durban. And then also, most importantly, the awards are celebrating 20 years. So, as I said, there's different tiers to the celebrations.
Sure.
So you can expect quite a lot happening.
It's celebration inception. Within. Omunye phezu komunye. You know what I mean? I love that.
And of course, we're all watching live come the 25th of April on SABC1. What can we expect? What are some of the surprises? What are the creative first, production first that South Africans can obviously watch on the 25th?
Look, there's quite a lot, visually speaking. There'll be a green room. Secondly, there'll be a black carpet in our context.
Yes.
And then obviously the main event and the host we have just revealed. And then just a little bit of info that people can expect more reveals on Metro FM the entire day.
Yes.
For the green room and the black carpet. So what we're looking at is interpreting the theme, but visually, for those who will be watching on SABC1 and SABC Plus as well. Interpreting the theme just to make sure that it speaks to the South African music landscape.
Yeah. That's beautiful. And I mean, I feel like you guys are always celebrating excellence, but I love that you put it at the forefront this year. So much so that you've even added new categories, Best Likombo and Best Maskandi. Can you speak to us about the motivation of why exactly it was that you felt you had to do that, number one? And how does it really translate into letting us know just how much our taste as South Africans is changing when it comes to music?
As a station, Metro FM has always led in terms of the culture.
Yes.
From a music point of view.
Clock it.
So, so we looked at, you know, the fastest growing music genres in the country. And in this case, it was Likombo and Maskandi.
Yeah.
We did a dipstick test the past year, which was the Heat Wave, where we did an entirely curated Likombo event in Polokwane. And it was, what, 8,000 strong, sold out.
Yes.
So it gives you an idea how big the genre is.
Yes.
And Maskandi, what can you say? Maskandi has managed to, you know, filter through the various provinces of the country. And it has grown in leaps and bounds. And one of the other things that we've done this is to partner with the stations within the SABC radio stable that cater for these genres.
Nice.
Hence, we want to lead the way again So, you know, that is the thinking, that is the conceptualization behind it in terms of Likompo and Maskandi.
I love that. I love that Chanli went to the leader.
You're
Yes,
the
and she's
leader.
honoring
Should we
you.
bow
And
down to you?
and you guys have honored KZN by giving Best Maskandi, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice present for them.
Yeah.
Incredible. And obviously, we said earlier on that the theme for this year is music excellence. How are we planning to incorporate that within the award ceremony? Is that also the dress code?
Wait, because
Please,
some of
tell
us want to
us.
come to the Metro FM Music Awards, but we don't know how much must we an X for excellence.
The theme is quite colorful.
Yes.
And also, if you look at the patterning of the theme, it speaks to, you know, what is prominent when it comes to theming from a Zulu cultural point of view.
Okay.
So it speaks to the various levels of creativity, how you want to wear your colors, how you interpret the theme in your own way, and at the same time, honoring and elevating the musical icon.
So we don't have to wear black like this year.
No.
Oh my word!
And look,
Check
have you
the
seen
theme.
Zan's outfits? It's always colorful. So this is so on brand
Even
for you.
friends.
Exciting.
Amazing. Well, Sianda, we have to say congratulations.
Thank you so
Like
much.
we said, another year of you guys just pushing music rather in the right direction. Thank you for being those leaders, and we appreciate you. Because you guys the cash cow of the SABC. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so
He
much.
said yes.
He said yes.
He said, let me just make the right answer here.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you.
Zanzi, it is so exciting because the Metro FM Music Awards are back.
And of course, right here, we were unpacking the incredible plans for this year's Metro FM Music Awards, setting the stage for music excellence and honoring our icons. This is said, listen up, to be the biggest party in South African music, with the theme focus, of course, on music excellence. And we cannot wait to see what everybody brings to the table, and of course, Metro FM.
100%. So this is why you got to make sure that you are part of the greatness that is going to be happening on the 25th of April in Durban. Get those tickets at CompuTicket from 750 rand. So small, so simple, so nice for an incredible night that you will never forget. But don't forget that if you are not in Durban that night, you can still catch the live broadcast of the Metro FM Music Awards 2026 on the 25th of April on SABC 1 and SABC Plus from 7:30 p.m. Don't miss it, because that black carpet is going to be hot, Kesana. Then the awards themselves, even hotter. Yes.
And the two people very hot there in our Cape Town studio, they're going to tell us what's coming up. Let's head over to Cape Town.
Look, we love you guys, but we are really only interested in one thing. I want Lloyiso to perform. Now, I'm actually suffering from major FOMO because the last time he performed on the show, he was here. And it was just so beautiful and magical. And he's pushing boundaries now, which for a guy whose voice can pretty much find no ending is an amazing thing.
I love that. The lights are even getting dimmed in studio. We know. This is your singer's favorite singer. Lloyiso live in action. And we're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy this. Brought to you, Mzansi. Lloyiso, take it away.
I think I might have missed it. I tried. Feeling in the dark, trying to find my way, running through my mind. Roses in a concrete, raining outside. Covering the distance, ooh, in flight. Too many things I've been letting happen too many times. One, too many times. I've been given pieces of myself. Way too many things I never felt. Hopelessly in love with nothing else. Everything else I never found. I just need to hear you want me now. Oh, I just need to know you want me now. Bleeding over ego. Don't help. I'll take the pain and the joy and the blame. Keep it all to myself. Put it off on my health. One, too many times. I've been given pieces of myself. Way too many things I never felt. Hopelessly in love with nothing didn't else. Everything I lost, I never found. I just need to hear you want me now. Oh, I just didn't know you want me now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I just gave it pieces of myself. Way too many things I never felt. Hopelessly in love with it. Nothing else. Everything else I never found. I just need to hear you want me. Oh, I just need to know you want me now, now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My Feel Good family, you stuck it through with us all the way through to the very end. And you know what? We saved the best for last.
It's true indeed. And listen, we're even getting phone calls. Wait, I'm just getting a little bit of...
It's President Ramaphosa.
Yes, it is. And he says we're doing a great job. He says we have genuinely knocked it out the park with our country duty this morning. And the only way to end it off is with Lloyiso. And this is the thing. We had to make it special, which is why the lights are turned down. There's a mood, because you got to do that for the best vocalist in South Africa. So here is the king himself, Lloyiso, with Scary, right here on S3.
It's crazy how you say these things. I don't believe it. I won't go away. I'm good at living in between what you believe in. I wish I could change. I'm trying to push it from my mind. These feelings that I hide, they won't go away. Let's just breathe for now. I'd hate to see you cry. I know that it would break me, but I don't think I'm ready to love you now. I'm trying to save your heart. I wish that you would let me, but I don't think Baby, you can rest in peace. You love me deep so perfectly. Just know there's nothing I would change about you. Hearts don't break right on the line. It's never even. Time won't ever change your mind. And love ain't even should. Should I leave? Should I leave for now? I'd hate to see you cry, but I don't think I'm ready. But I don't think I'm ready to love you now. I'm trying to save your heart. I wish that you would let me. I know that I'm not ready to love you now. I'll pray.
Another feel-good production.